It's very true. So
It's
you
already got 12
literally
views on it.
it does. More people are gonna watch that than this. Come on,
No,
man.
they won't. It's only
What are you
15
doing?
minutes.
No, I was gonna talk with you guys earlier, but then I look up at the screen and the Yankees made a mistake. It was like 5-0. They were crushing the Dodgers, and it was 2 outs, and they didn't even like, I don't know what it was. They didn't run to first. And then the
Rigged.
Dodgers got on. It was like fluke play, and the Dodgers just tied the game 5-5. So I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh shit! In one
So,
inning.
yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, welcome
Dodgers
to the
win and
World
it's over,
Series.
right?
The World Series of Toys. What's that, Tony?
Dodgers win and it's over, right?
Yeah.
It is. It is over. But
Okay.
yeah, it's in the 5th inning.
Fifth.
Guys, it's a toy kind of mood. 194. We're reviewing the MCM. I don't even know what that means. MCM London times 1027 Hasbro reveals. I'm back in this bitch, baby. I'm back in LA. I've got this just couch. I threw a bunch of toys on here. I haven't opened yet, but sooner or later I'll have a dedicated toy space. But
Right on.
I'm with a couple of beautiful bald men with me tonight. Talk about Hasbro reviewing the reveals. I'll go to you, Spec. What's up?
Not much. Not much. Just nursing an injury for being a dumbass. Wasn't even being a dumbass. I was doing the same thing that I've been doing on a routine for the past 9 weeks. I was entering week 9 of 12, and I guess I overthought my form and twing.
So, yeah, you'll be careful with that. From now
I'm always careful with that. I just
jacked it up.
I got to stop doing heavy.
It's what we get for being old and white. That's just happens. You know what I mean? So one guy who's not white, but Latino fever. What's up, Tony? How's it going, man?
Not much, brother. I'm just I'm holding it down. I'm loving that ramen, all the love from the ramen review, and I'm uploading videos. I'm getting some pictures ready, some more custom work done.
Yeah.
And I'm on the 4 days off from work now, so I'm just living life, loving it, tinkering, like always.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so this will be a fun episode. Let's say hi to some peeps. Rich in the house. GI bro. Yo, bros.
So, Rich.
Yo, from Van City. Classified 77. Chris G. Evening to you, sir. Hey, everybody. Just Jeff. And it's just us. Just a toy kind of mood on a Wednesday. Glad to be home. I got so many toys that are just, that's what I was doing before the show. Just got like random stuff. It's going to take me a long time. Go Pats, Drake.
Is that your new sex doll behind you in the
right here?
The straps?
I love it. No one's ever said that.
I'm waiting to open this bad boy for so long now.
He's the man.
It's a Halloween episode. I thought this would be perfect.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, no, it's really cool. This is actually my first Marvel Legends HasLab. I didn't back.
Is it really?
Yeah, I didn't back the Sentinel and Galactus because I was not like as crazy with Marvel. Those came out like I think the beginning, even before Toy Kind of Mood, or the beginning of Toy Kind of Mood, where I was mostly like all in on Joe Classified, but I really got into Marvel Legends in the last 2 years. Before that, I was just cherry picking. Now I'm buying most waves, but not a lot of the MCU or like deep comic stuff. But I'm way more into it now. I'd probably back every HasLab they do from here on out, especially if they're this good.
They're killing it. They're killing it.
Yeah. I did. Hold on. Let me go back to this one.
Go back.
Yeah, I went to the game and Drake May looked really good in that first fucking quarter. He looked good.
First quarter.
And then he got hurt and now he's in concussion protocol. We did win the game. I don't know how with Jacoby Brissett, but this just because the Jets suck. They're so bad with Aaron Rodgers that's why we won. What do you think of that, Tony? You're a football fan. Was that a surprise to you?
No, I didn't. It's not going well in Green Bay right now. I mean, in the New York Jets right now. It's just weird. You know, I'm like, I don't think they're there yet, or they're gelling right with each other. Did they just get Devontae Adams too?
Yeah. He was on a podcast with him, and then they signed him, and so we'll see what happens this week. Toy Bounty Hunter. Good evening. TK, excited for the ramen van. Did you watch the review, TK? Thank you. We're gonna get into that in a little bit, but thanks again, Tony, for holding it down. I was gone. You did a way better job than I ever would, so it kind of worked out.
Thank you so much for that, but no.
Sabir and I talk a lot in those. Leave comments, guys, on reviews because I have fun. I have fun talking to you guys. It does help the algorithm, I think.
I do too.
Boys chatting toys. Yeah, and I'm sorry if it's a little sports ball heavy, but I'm coming from Boston, man. All we care about is sports down there. I went to like every game I could, so live and in person. So I'm pretty sports balled up. Nice mod on the Storm Shadow, Tony.
Oh, wow. Just Jeff already watched it. Thank you, bro. Glad you liked it. This guy's gonna like it. He likes that Storm Shadow.
Yeah, it's my favorite figure of all time is V2. Not classified version. I haven't got it. I got it. I put an order through CMD. Because if you look at BBTS has it in stock, but they charge tax and shipping. Yep. If you do the CMD, they don't charge tax, but they have like a little more shipping, and it comes out about even. So yeah, I'll be getting that soon. I'll be doing a ranking video maybe this weekend. Hopefully it's a little busy with me just getting home. I work tomorrow and the next day. But Spec, I'll ask you, have you heard of folks working Night Court? Remember that show back in the day? There's a new version of it.
Yeah, I watched the new one. I don't know anybody on it. I don't know. Is it a single camera show or is it more like studio, like multicam?
I don't know. Tomorrow I'm on it tomorrow. So
I think
I got booked as a bartender. Yeah.
I think it's a multicam series, which is it's a totally different world. I've gone as a guest to visit multicam sets. I went earlier this year actually as a guest on the Neighborhood, the Cedric the Entertainer show. Just to the DPs wanted to meet younger guys, and so I hung out and it's a totally different world. You'll never hear the words turn around. It's all shot from one angle, 4 cameras rolling at all times. They're doing like 40 pages in a day, like boom, 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 boom.
Wow, okay. It's gonna be an intense shoot tomorrow. So we're gonna after this intro, we're gonna go fast then because I'm gonna need to rest just like you, Spec. My back's
but it
killing
won't be intense like you think. It's still gonna be like a normal day. The pacing shouldn't feel any faster. They just cover a lot because they're getting 5 or 6 different angles all in one shot from one thing. They do like 1 or 2 takes, move on. We got to do the next scene.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure Night Court is shot that way.
All right. Well, I'll report in next time. We're on. Chad Kinsler, man. Thank you again, man. You're always sending me some cool reels on a Toy Kind of
Chad's
Mood
the
Instagram.
man.
Go follow at a Toy Kind of Mood Instagram and follow Chad Kinsler as well. May practice today. Hopefully you can play Sunday. My Cardinals leave the NFC West. That's your territory, cowboy. I got Giant Man as well, and the eyes that look straight ahead will be here in December. So shout out to Unparalleled Universe. He wrote a post saying, like, why do I have to email Hasbro when it's a problem for almost everybody? You know, it's a factory issue for almost everybody. They should just make an announcement, make a quick video, apologize, and send those damn eyes to everyone who backed it. Why should everyone have to go through customer service hell with Hasbro? And it's usually hell.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's get on with it, guys. All right, our first subject is, speaking of Hasbro and hell, it's not going to be that hell for us, Spec. We're going to get the Dragonfly pretty early because it's coming from Chino. We got labels made from FedEx. Hopefully it don't come within the next 2 days because it'll be on set, but hopefully next week sometime.
Yep. As soon as I saw those posts this morning, I looked at my FedEx account and I saw the label has been created. They're just awaiting the items.
Right.
Yeah. So then the next problem is where the fuck am I going to put it?
Yeah. You're telling me it's probably going to sit on this couch with me until I get into the new toy space. But yeah, things are changing. But yeah, looking forward to it. Tony, what's your thoughts on the Dragonfly? I know you've been kind of on and off iffy with some of these HasLabs.
I can't
did you back this thing?
I didn't pull the trigger, but I got lucky with DJ 5 Ashes selling me his. Nice. So I'll be giving him a little extra money because he did the same. I waited on his tank, and he had 2 of them, so I got lucky. And he had said, "Hey, I'm getting one, but I think I'm gonna I'm gonna, get rid of it. I'll hold it for you for cost if you want it, and I'm definitely getting it. I mean, Airborne going right in there with Wild Bill, so I'm happy he's gonna hook me up again.
So I might as well ask, did you back the Rattler?
No. That's I have no room. I have no room for that damn helicopter, but that helicopter's a special place in my heart. I still have the Christmas picture of me holding it up and him taking a picture of me when I was little. So that was, I never had a Rattler.
I mean, here's the deal. You can always back it and then just sell off the helicopter and keep the figures. You know what I mean? Like that could.
I would never sell that helicopter to keep the Rattler.
I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
Look,
yeah.
I need help accessing my labels. You go on the FedEx app, you download it on your mobile device, you log in, and it should come up.
Yeah, it should be under labels created.
There you go. Hit that like button, y'all. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Chad.
Yeah, things have been kind of weird in the last month. Shout out to Baldy and Bobby for holding it down. I know I was on a couple shows, but kind of rushing back from work. Things have been wild, and I do apologize. Like, I haven't been around to support a lot of other streams. I've been watching replays. I know. Shout out to Punk with Toys. He did a Toys for Tots. It was like what was it, 6 parts or something? 36-hour stream. And it was almost like nonstop. He was like sleeping during some of it, right?
Yeah, it was almost 5 parts. First one on was Gridiron. Me and Mark went on. I went on from work just to support Mark and Punk, and hung out for a while after Mark left, and then it was just in and out. I was lucky I got a good chance to hang out with them while I was on shift, and it was for a good cause and was a lot of fun. Terradrome made an appearance there. Me and KJ went on there too.
Yep. It's another one, man. My backlog of streams is insane. Just I was with family, dude. I haven't seen my mother or my dad in 2 years. So I had only 2 days to hang with my dad. I had 4 days to hang with my mom. And before that, I worked 4 weeks in Texas and got a few videos done. But guys, it's tough. I think a Toy Kind of Mood is among the busiest people who have a toy live stream. I know everyone's got lives and busy, but it gets crazy sometimes. So wait, will Hasbro be sending eyes to all the backers? No, you have to file with customer service, at least according to that post from Wade. So
Wade,
unless they make an announcement, maybe we'll get something this week.
Yep.
Got my shipping notice too. Feeling serious FOMO on that one, on the Dragonfly. Oh, fuck to the
I didn't want that. I didn't want that FOMO feeling.
But this is why you do it right away. Because look, I pre-ordered on the second market, and then I mean, shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The thing about HasLabs is, even if you don't want it, you shouldn't. I don't know that anybody's ever lost money on it, right?
Right.
Like, I had the Sky Strikers; those cooled off very quickly. I at least got my money back on the extras that I decided not to keep. So you should, if you think you might have FOMO, I know it's a lot to put up out front, and you're basically putting your money in like a savings for a little over a year. But if you get it and you decide you don't want it, you should at least be able to get the money back.
100%.
Like 100%. I'm going through that right now with that Ghostbusters HasLab. Do I want it? Do I not want it? Am I going to regret it? I have no fucking space for it. I don't have the money for it right now. But Ghostbusters is going away as far as Hasbro is concerned. So
crazy.
Will that?
They're going out with a bang. Yeah.
It'll at least hold its value.
No. What up, KJ?
Yep, right here. What up, KJ? Pump. And I said, I'm not even going to ask you, KJ, because you were on 4 streams last week. Tony, you were on 3. So you guys were both busy. But Tony, we're going to talk. I felt like you'd be good for this show because we're going to talk Rev Raider, obviously. Hey guys, Todd C, what's up, man? All right, let's talk about some toys, shall we? Hey, it's Halloween tomorrow. What are you kids dressing up as? What costumes they get?
Well, one of my sons waited till the absolute last minute and then decided that he was going to be Bob Ross. So We got the wig, and I'll paint a beard on him in the morning. And then my other son, he actually made his costume at school, and it's really freaking impressive. He downloaded one of the free games on PlayStation a couple months ago. I think was Dead Space. And so he got all inspired by like the zombie bad guy people. So he made this like 2-part mask with like weird eyes, and then he did 2 shirts and has like spikes and stuff coming out of it. And
wild.
I mean, the only thing I did was I tea stained one of the shirts for him. He did everything else himself, and I'm like, I couldn't be more impressed with how it came out.
Badass.
A regular straight up Bob Ross or a zombie Bob Ross?
Regular straight up Bob Ross.
Zombie Bob Ross is like it. Is that your costume, Tony?
I think Toy Games did that last year.
Really?
That's what's in my head. I think he did. He mentioned something about that.
Are you going out for Halloween? You doing anything?
Oh no, man. I don't know. I think well, my kid's 17, so she might go with her boyfriend and her girlfriends and their friends. So I haven't heard of one party or nothing. So I'm like, we'll probably just go out here and there and whatever. I mean, I don't like really being on the streets because it gets crazy. You know what I mean? So everybody going to parties, drinking and shit. So we'll see.
I know. And then like my girlfriend's going to the craziest place, and you know what that is? In Cali.
WeHo.
Yes, she's going girlfriend, and but then I came home and Lance was like asking Gina, what are you doing for Halloween? He's like, oh, we're going there. His girlfriend's in town too, so they're going. I'm like, they're all going, but I'm working tomorrow, and I don't know like how late I'm gonna shoot tomorrow. I don't have a costume. I'll probably just throw on like a Spider-Man mask or something. So
something silly.
We'll see what happens over this beard.
23 years here, and in my earlier days, it was like, yeah, it might be cool to try and go to the West Hollywood thing once, and I just never have. And I honestly, I'm at that age now where I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it.
I'm with you. I'm with you too. Let's before we get into the naughty or nice stuff. In the whirlwind of getting this larger-than-life figure in the hands of fans, Giant Man shipped out before the replacement parts were finalized at the laboratory. Good news, we've secured the part. And you need and you can expect it around mid-November. Is this it looks like an official like email from Hasbro. Is that what they right here? That's what they told me in the email. I was gonna say that sounded like Hasbro. Okay. All right. So I guess we're all gonna get it. I don't know. We'll see what happens then.
Yep.
Gonna paint a little brain here in the corner. Zombie Bob Ross. Love it. And yeah, you remember when back in the day, Lenny and Tony, Hasbro's Lenny and Tony did Road Warriors, Legion of Doom. So
that's right.
How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's wallet isn't grasping for breath, dude. It's been insane. When we're gonna go over the pre-order news. All right. So anyway, the bizarre world of naughty or nice, fresh monkey fiction. It's Petor and Patch Pumpkin. It's a BBTS exclusive. Was this part of the 25th anniversary? No, just random. And $78.99. This looks like stuff that you would shoot, Spec, as a photographer.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I don't have much use for it though, and it's expensive for what it is. So it's neat, but it's a pass for me.
What up, Toyomic? What up?
What up, Trey?
Yep. And then here's what you get. You don't get a whole lot, but you know it is 2 figures in the pack. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't do like a lot of like Halloween or holiday type figures. I usually stay away from all that stuff. But I think it's cool that not just Hasbro does it with their Star Wars and stuff, but that's cool that other companies are in on it.
Yeah.
I used to get my Marvel not Marvel, McFarlane movie maniacs, all the OG horror guys, and just put them on display in the living room when people come over.
This was good timing for Halloween. I didn't get to. Obviously, I'm just coming home, so I didn't get to open this yet. But I saw Spec do a lot of work with that.
Yeah, he's fun. Just make sure you heat up you got to heat him up really well, especially his head ball joint.
Good to hear. All right, let's see. All right, so more. So this is a BBTS 25 years, and hopefully we don't get a copyright strike from Shark Williams, guys.
Right?
or Sharik Williams or whoever it
Sharik
is.
Khan Williams. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been some
Bill said it was okay
there.
for us to use these pictures. Leave us alone.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, 25th anniversary. It's the Nightshade, which is funny because Nightshade is a new trim in the Toyota line. As you know, I worked for an auto show Toyota. They're like, oh, like in the RAV4 or whatever, Tacomas, they're getting Nightshade. And here we go, Nightshade unit Delta Red Operation Monster Force. But what do you think of this one, Tony?
Man, this one's awesome, dude. Like Spec the other day, I was wondering which one to pull the trigger on just to check them out. This one looks like the one. But I'm liking this one. Yeah. I'm liking Declan, you know, just Dracula to have Blade mess with somebody. You know, they'll look dope in the display, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is really good, Spec.
Yeah, I pre-ordered this one. It for $3 extra compared to like the regular release. It came with what, an extra head, so 2 extra heads total, all the hands, all the weapons. It looks really good. I like that little gold accent to it. I'm still on the fence of like, do I pull the trigger on Declan? Do I pull the, like, I like the generic guard that's in kind of the greens, but I don't know. I might pull the trigger on Declan. I do like the Egyptian god too.
Yep.
I mean, it is cool that we're getting, you know, the Declan face with the camo, and then we're also getting like the Red Delta kind of vampire face or whatever, you know, like Dracula, right? Not Dracula, vampire face. Yeah. Vampire. So lot of weapons. Those look like ice cream cones on the bottom of those blast effects.
Oh yeah, they do.
Which is like kind of
2 sidearms, a freaking AR with a stake on it, like knife, all the different hands, crossbow, all the different pieces for the vest, and like it's just, yes, they are expensive, but it feels like they're building the value into it. I mean, you get the Declan figure, and he's got like double sets of hands, gloved and ungloved, and it's just it's a nice touch.
No, it's dope. I mean, look at this stuff. This is tremendous.
There's photos of
really and it's Halloween, ties into Halloween, so good timing with that. Shout out to Bill Murphy. Hopefully Punk doesn't get in trouble there. It figures out that situation.
Because this Delta Nightshade unit, okay, it comes with a camouflage Declan head. Okay. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that added that one extra face sculpt really adds to the value of this.
That's sweet. Look at all the stuff you get, man. That's cool.
Right here, I'm all in. So here's the deal with this. We already talked about it, how they sent these early promo packages out to like influencers with over 20K. I mean, guys, we've been doing YouTube for what, 4 years, so we don't have that. We have, you know, we have close to 6, and we hardly produce anything. We hardly.
And we're the marketing for these people.
So yeah, exactly. So I don't know what the deal is. I plan on doing a video. I'll probably just rank them all in one video, just to you guys that like my reviews will get to check it out. But yeah, I haven't, while these were shipping and sent out to influencers and then shipping to everybody else, I was not around. So, and it's BBTS. I didn't want to get it shipped to hotels. Like I only did Amazon and Target stuff to hotels because a lot of it didn't show up. It went to the wrong hotels, like from Target, and I just call Target and they get me my money back. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that with like fan channels. That's a fucking nightmare. So that's why a lot of shit didn't get reviewed. I apologize. What happened to BBTS sales? Thought it was 25 days. I don't know. They weren't sales. They were just exclusives, right, Spec?
They ran like the daily deals. They did 25 days of daily deals.
Right. Well, it says he stopped after 2 weeks. So I don't think it. I think the 25 days wasn't for sales though, right? The 25 days was for exclusives.
No,
right?
It was also for the sales. They did 25.
It was for sales? Okay. Yeah. Well, it did stop. He said it stopped after 2 weeks.
No, it stopped after. They did 25 days.
Okay. Cool. I ordered Sleepwalker. Hey, what's up, Salinas? Crimson Moon Division. Really enjoyed it. Top notch. Yeah, they're getting great reviews. I'm excited to get it. I didn't want like 8 figures sitting on my porch or whatever. No. So I'll get.
Can you imagine the Rev Raider sitting on your porch?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun. No. I mean, shout out to K Wish. He picked up my mail, dropped it in the house, and he did a good job. he was only able to grab it once a week, and then there's a couple days where I was like, "There's 5 boxes on the porch." I had to ask my neighbor.
my!
So
Shout
out to all the people holding down the Moody Mints. Yeah, because both me and Lance were doing the show. Have any of you guys been to BBTS? No. Cool. All right, let's move on from that. Oh wait, actually, we got Paint Masters. Shout out to Chris Scott, Grindhouse Toys.
Oh, hell yeah. I still want to do one of those Paint Masters, just of any company that lets me.
Yeah, this just has a great colorway, man. Those blues and greens, and the gold just pops off the greens.
That rocks. I agree.
Steel core, steel brigade, but with that gold helmet that we got from the newer one, the Commander.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a badass colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, great work, Chris. We got to get
Cobra Troopers with that thing too.
Awesome. Can't wait. Yankees up 6-5. Yeah, I got it right. I got my big screen right here. So
yeah, I'm putting it up here.
Could have Monster Force hunting Nemesis Enforcer. I like that idea.
Ooh. There you go, Griff.
With that helmet, it looks like MCU Crossbones.
Sure does. Good eye.
Cool. All right.
A better one. Oh,
here we go. All right. American Ninja X hit the Kickstarter today, and we'll go through the page. Let me pull this banner away here. Cool. But yeah, Tony, you've piqued some interest in this, and then at Joe Fest you got to check out the fig. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I got to talk to Patrick Parnell for a lengthy time, and he was right there with Ramen. And yeah, this piqued my interest. Has got, the American Ninja X. It's got, the look of some classified, the look of some Marvel Legend, the look of, it's a ninja character. And he was talking about, that influence with Captain America influence, maybe having a Michael Dudikoff head from American Ninja itself. He said, "Yep, we're running it." I'm like, "Oh my God." So I'd be like, "Man, I'd love to review these for you whenever." I had to stick that in there. And I don't usually do that, but I'm like, these are
any good YouTuber would. It's something I'm bad at, but at least you're learning from your friend Punk.
I said, "Hey, what are they gonna? What's the worst thing they could say? No, or we got someone else? Just throw it out there." And I don't do reviews, but things I'm hyped for, things like this. And the guy was cool. Patrick's a cool dude, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It's got some cool stuff. I want to know the lore more, and then go from there.
Yeah, let's take a look at that Kickstarter. Let's refresh the screen. Actually, all right, here we go.
There we go.
All right, so we're almost at 6,000. He's got a long way to go. 95,000, but it's 6,000. But he does have 40 days to go as well. So, go check that out. It's a Riot Press. It also comes with his comic, right, which is Riot Press is known for. So, just take it down there. What do you think, Spec?
I think it looks cool, but it's not in my wheelhouse. So gotcha. I hope he does well with it, but it's not for me.
Gotcha.
Riot
Johnny
Press.
Phantasm. What's up?
Riot Press. That's the comic. Oh man,
that's really nice. It's very clean.
Yeah,
lines right there. So. And then, it'd be a 24-page comic. Mark Polton, who done Hawkman comics, and then illustrated by Patrick. So that's great that the guys creating the figure is also illustrating the book. And this is cool. So it's got a good team behind it. I know Ramen is helping them out with like distribution, and you got MCU Marvel Legends people that have kind of inspired him. And then it comes with a lot of cool stuff. And right here, 2 heads, 8 hands. And look at this one, U.S. Assassin.
Yeah, those look really cool. The Uzi, you got the M16, you got the blades, the hands, the stars.
That's the Dudikoff head right there. I'd recognize that a mile away.
Yep.
All right, so here it is. The figure and comic would be, let's see. Well, hold on. Okay, so the comic book's $15. The comic and figure 48, and then the Night Ops version. 48, all decked out. U.S. Assassin.
That's the assassin right there.
Yeah, which we see on the left. Yeah, that's 48. And then Winter Ops. That's really cool. So that's a little bit of like grayed out version. Winter Ops 48, and then
No
both
mint,
together
no
90,
mint in there.
95. What's up?
No mint in there.
No mint. That's funny. Had to get that in there, right?
No winter minty. Sorry, minty fresh.
And then if you want to do the night and winter with no mint, you get 95. And then just everything all together under $200. So we wish Patrick the best on this. But yeah, it looks really cool. He's a really good dude.
Box art, the way it looks in the box. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the box art looks going to be awesome. Yeah, look at that. That's mega. Yeah. Good call.
All out.
All right, cool. All right, we'll move on from there. And yeah, well, let's talk about what you did for a Toy Kind of Mood. It's not often that we get reviews from other people on a Toy Kind of Moody, but you did a great job with Ramen Toys Rev Raider. Tony, talk about it.
Thank you, buddy. No, it was pretty crazy. Never did a review on a vehicle before. But you threw it in my lap, and I said, "Hey, I gotta do this thing. I'm getting it. It'll be on its way pretty soon, and I'm happy to turn this thing into a real Punisher van, man. It's right up my alley."
So that's what's next. Is that the next step? Is that what you're gonna be doing?
That's the next step, buddy. You know, that's the next step. Turn this bad boy into something Frank Castle can get into. You know, making some weapons rack for the back of this thing. Yeah. Some more shots of that. Make a weapon rack right there for that wall.
I'm just thankful you remembered to do whiskeys, even though it's my ATKM, not Tony's thing.
I thought I forgot, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. Everybody's been asking about the quality of the plastic. I mean, it's got to be like the what was the car he had?
What's up?
Charger.
Oh, the Ramen Racer. What is it? Ramen Racer. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got to feel just like that, man. It's being a prototype. It's pretty heavy duty. It's badass. It's legit.
Yeah.
So can't wait and get started on this one for some antennas, so maybe a communications dish, a helmet in there for him. I just picture, looking at what he had in the comic and bringing it to life into this thing.
Tony, you got a question. What was your shipping experience with the van?
Oh man, it was really good. And all it was is a big cardboard box, and this thing was in it, fully draped in bubbles with a ramen, like it looked like a ramen shopping bag. It was cool. And everything was fine, man. Everything. It has a little separate little baggie for all the magnetic parts that it uses, the visor, the armored windshield, the push guard, the spoiler, and the two the right and left rear view mirrors. They come out. Everything was spot on. Great, man.
So this reminds me of is that code still working? And I apologize, I wasn't up on tune with that, but the ATKM Rev 20, is that still like?
I think it is, and I think he's tailoring it to people who watch. I don't know how he's doing it. People who are buying it, who watch the review, or well, I mean, they got the code, so whoever uses the code.
And there it is. I'll have it on the bottom, and we can.
Yeah, and I've got I've seen some of the comments on the video in a Toy Kind of Mood, comments that people have ordered it already, and that they're going at it. So more power to them. It's awesome. I just
made Ace some money. So he's got to be thrilled with us. Did you talk to Ace?
Not yet. I haven't reached out yet.
Cool. All right, very good. Even though Spec says he's gonna go BBTS, but we have a damn code. Why would you not just use our code?
Use the code, bro. $20.
He's muted.
I pre-ordered, so I got. So I'm just saying, if I was gonna get it today, after you add in the shipping and everything, it's about the same price. So
what about with the code?
It may be a little bit cheaper.
$20 off. Try it first. Try the code, because it'll look good for a Toy Kind of Mood. And if you're gonna pay the same, go with it direct. I mean, you'll get it earlier than BBTS because they have to ship to BBTS, then ship to you.
I
So
ordered
you'll
it.
get
It's
it
like
earlier.
$158.
Yeah. So then you'd be, yeah. So I think that's the early bird, right?
Yep.
Price. So that's, you'll get it for about 150 bucks. So yeah.
Yep.
So use ATKM right here. And we'll pull this up later. I'll start. Rev 20 for 20 bucks off, and then you'll be able to make your own Punisher van. So that video, when do we expect you to? It's a long process, right? Because you got to look into like 3D printed accessories. Have we talked to Mark yet about
I
possible?
have, and I might be dropping it off to him so we can get all the dimensions, because he has already talked. He has already talked to Ace,
Nice.
and Ace sent him the STL file for all the dimensions and all that stuff. But if you can get hands on it on this one, and he loved that idea, and I'm like, yeah, man, come over, we could play with it.
Awesome.
We could see what stuff you have for it already, because he's got the things that he made for so many things. He's got a radio, he's got an antenna, he's got a dish, he's got helmets already. He's almost got like a bunch of stuff already on hand he can throw into it, and he'll probably, you know, knowing him, he'll go off on brand new things for it, you know. So you see what he's done with the Vamp and the Stinger and ferrets and all that stuff. Oh my goodness, he's gonna make this thing look crazy. So, oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
It says here that Gun Bunny Customs is getting a white and Raider headed his way. I don't know if does he mean he pre-ordered
A white and Raider are headed your way. I don't know. What's up with
what's that all about? Gun Bunny, are you doing an exclusive review or whatever? But yeah, I think
when Stanley gets it, he's gonna ship it to Gun Bunny. So Gun
ship
Bunny
it to him. Got it. Okay. Would love a short wheelbase version.
I love Gun Bunny's the man at customizing vehicles. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
But I'm super thrilled. You're going to do a Punisher van version of the Rev Raider. It's going to be on Tony's Figs. And so you'll have your own. That was the plan. It was like, okay, I can't be here to review. I was going to review the base one, and you were going to always do a custom Punisher video. But I figured if you're going to do 2 videos, we'll do one here and then one there, and it'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, and it didn't have to sit on your porch. That'd have been scary.
No, I appreciate that. And shout out to Ace. He was very accommodating, and allowing us to kind of, you know, do the review the way we wanted to do it with the prototype, and kind of, you know, because at first he was like, oh, we got to ship it all over the place. But then when we told him we had these plans, he said, go ahead, do it. So, hey, big shout out to, again, we talked about Punk earlier in the episode for the Toys for Tots. Shout out to him. That's an amazing feat for amazing cause. I apologize, I was not available. I was with family. I see them once every 2 years, or at least I haven't. So you know, I always love to be there for the homies, but I'm slowly watching replay Full Force and Punk and all the videos that our friends like Bees Battlegrounds and everybody else does. So I apologize, I haven't been around. I love you guys, but I'm very sorry about that. But shout out to Punk. Oh, here we go. I'm doing some custom paint jobs on them. Oh man, that's gonna be.
And why did they make a Dreadnought? Gonna make a Dreadnought van.
Here we go. Appreciate that. Cool. All right, let's get into the Hasbro fun. It's gonna be a tight show. We're gonna stick with Hasbro for the rest of what we got tonight. 10/27 MCM London. A lot of that stuff kind of tied in. It was like revealed at MCM London, either on the floor or Emily did a quick 15-minute like little booth panel with Dan Hu. Shout out to Dan Hu. He revealed a lot of stuff on his channel, doing a killer job. Emily, good to see her front and center. She was over there. Dwight Stahl was over in London as well. And then the 10/27 was pre-recorded, and there was a lot of stuff, a lot more than usual, right? I'm gonna spec. Isn't 10/27 usually a spec on the Hasbro atmosphere? But they did a lot more than, you know, normal, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually it was like, oh, that was it. But this year, I was more pleasantly surprised with all that went on. I mean, it still wasn't a lot, but it felt like what they did do was satisfying.
I'm just digging Travis's his artwork right there with the Punisher and Moon Knight in the van.
Oh, that was not my artwork. You took that photo. Right.
I know, but you hooked it up with this.
The
thumbnail.
No, I had
fun. Thumbnail rocks.
Yeah, I had fun with it. I thought it was a cool, like, yeah. Well, you know, I'm okay at the thumbnail game. The Punk responded, "It's okay. You and Spec hate kids. Tony doesn't. Actually, I don't hate kids that because I don't have any, so I'm okay with kids because I don't have any. So it's like, hey, if you
Yeah.
have kids,
And I have kids, so fuck
Me
yeah.
and Spec have kids.
yeah, exactly. Need to find some not FBI type cleaning, moving service, electronic store decals.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, very fun. All right, let's move on to the Hasbro stuff though. Okay. So right away, I'll just go right into the big news. We got Dark Avengers Warbird coming.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Warbird though, isn't it?
Miss Marvel.
Warbird, Dark Avengers.
Miss
No, it's
Marvel.
Dark Avengers. Dark
So
Avengers though.
Yeah, it's Norman Osborn's Miss Marvel. It's Carla Sofin. This is Moonstone.
Well, it's a Warbird repaint. So pre-order November 7th. So that's the one pre-order that hasn't gone up yet. So that's why we're going into it. But go ahead, talk to me, Tony. What do you think?
It's awesome. It's good. It's like, I think I know where they're going with this because we've got Norman Osborn Iron Patriot with the 3-pack with him, Taskmaster, and Doom. So you take him. Here's one of his recruits for the Dark Avengers, the main one. Carla Sofin Moonstone is Ms. Marvel. That's his Miss Marvel. So now I hope that we could probably speculate that we're going to get maybe a Dakin, maybe another what's a big Greek guy? The God of War?
Ares.
We're gonna get Ares.
Is it Dakin or Dakin? I've always said
Dakin. I call him Dakin.
Yeah, Dark Avengers, that whole run was fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got the whole graphic novel with that run going on. So maybe more members will come through. Maybe he'll make a Bullseye as Hawkeye and the rest, man.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
That'll be great to look forward to. But you know how they are on teams. Whew. Gotta wait forever.
Mm-hmm. You cherry pick Marvel Legends, right, Spec?
Less and less.
Same.
I mean, I'm basically.
Did you get the Cabal 3-pack?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so you're probably not going to get.
It's great.
It's awesome. Cool.
Nope.
I will.
More for the rest of us. All right.
Yeah.
So, Red Hulk. This does not look like him. You tell me.
It does on the left. I can see him on the left.
You see it? I don't see the resemblance at all.
I can see Harrison Ford on the left one, not
on the left, because the one on the left's from the actual trailer, but the figure does not look like Harrison Ford. It looks more like
not at all. Not at all.
And it's probably a retool of the Mark Ruffalo face. But I'd have to watch the trailer again because I have a feeling that the photo on the left is like a snapshot of mid transformation.
Good call.
I don't think it's full transformation.
Okay.
I think
good call. So it looks thin, right? It looks thin.
Yeah.
The face.
Yeah.
I think so too.
But man, Harrison Ford is 80 years old and he's still fucking shit up, man. Good.
He looks great. Movie magic.
And but yeah, here's the box. He does have chest hair. You know, we didn't get that I reviewed the Red Hulk a couple months ago, whatever, and we did not get that chest hair on that, and we got chest hair on this. That's good, but everything else is looks similar as far as the mold, but not seeing the likeness though. I mean, look at this. That's like dead on, right?
I'm sure
Ruffalo.
They probably just took the Ruffalo head and said nobody's going to notice
and did some new hair.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Yep. So more photos. Still waiting on Farrell for X-Force. Yeah, you and everyone else.
That's right. The teams, man. They take forever.
Get off my plane. Air Force One.
Yep.
Cool. But yeah, I didn't pre-order this. I don't even know. I mean, it doesn't even look like the Red Hulk. I mean, they're not going to make another one though. So I think eventually I'll get it, but I'm waiting I'm doing the clearance game for this. I know, but it's MCU. I don't think MCU stuff really sells out anymore, like or fast.
No, I don't do MCU. I don't.
Well,
it looks cool, but I cherry pick and then I don't do MCU. Yeah. So
if you go to Target right now, that's the only two Marvel Legends sitting on the pegs is the MCU Iron Spider and whatever version of armor of Spider-Man.
And Iron Man.
Or that's what I mean, Iron Man.
These were waiting for me from Amazon. You know,
I saw that Wolverine at GameStop yesterday. The one that comes with Headpool.
This one, yeah, it's Headpool and Wolverine. It's
Or
Headpool
Logan.
with Wolverine.
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
Logan.
that-
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I sent you
can't
guys
stand
those pictures. I saw Ghost Rider and Odin at Target, but I, pretty sure those are.
Odin is freaking huge. Yeah,
dude, he's a beefy. If I was cherry picking and still getting, like, I'd want him. He's badass, and that Ghost Rider is pretty cool too. But
dude, this comment: yoga pants, soccer mom, Hulk.
I can't stand those stupid pants, but I mean,
Hulk thankful for the invention of stretchy.
Love
it, dude. We got 70 people watching us tonight. Like the show.
Very nice. Thank you guys
so much for tuning in. It's
Thank you guys for being here.
Fuck the Yankees. Yankees suck. 6-5.
Hey,
Two
fuck
on
you.
right now. Oh, and he strikes him out just when I said that. Now they're
Are you
moving
serious?
on. Bottom of the all right, and then we got Cap, Sam Wilson. Cap, he's got a hell of a wingspan.
Right? Oh man.
What do you think, Tony?
It's cool. It looks like they went. I like the suit with more white in it. The last one, I love that one. This one looks like they're incorporating.
Yeah.
They're incorporating Captain America Winter Soldier suit. Remember that? It had the 2 stripes with the star in the middle. It looks like that. They're incorporating that one into this. It's pretty damn cool. But I'm just a fan. I'm more of a fan of the more white suit in there. The red,
2
white,
things
blue.
I dig. I dig the shades he's got on the left, and I dig that helmet. So
the helmet's
I do like
tight.
what
The helmet is
they've
tight.
done with his head apparel. Yeah, look at the shades are really cool.
Yeah, and then it's sick the way he can fold the wings, can still hold the shield.
The shield pose is incredible. That whole roadblock shield. Yeah, for sure. Spec, what do you think?
It's a cool figure. It's definitely. I go back and forth on the design of the costume itself.
Yeah,
and I agree with Tony. Maybe like with the wings, it's just a little too blue. But it's neat. I'm not getting it, but it's cool. The articulation and everything in the wings is badass.
Same here.
The way they designed all that.
It
does look like A-Train.
It does, yeah. So when you look at it does from the boys. That's a great call. That's kind of why I like the shades. It does look like A-Train.
Right.
So
he needs it. If anyone needs it, it's him.
Are the wings on Cap the same as the last one, or the wings wider?
No idea.
I don't
know, man.
Does anybody in the chat know? Can anybody answer?
Wings on Captain America this as the last one.
I didn't do a side by side, which I should have.
I think they're
but,
different. I think they're retooled and they're different.
Yeah, the last one it was like Build-A-Wings, right?
Right.
Gotcha. Cool. Here we go. Looks wider to me, but could be the same. Here we go. Brian Merchant says Dwight said that who's that? He did the 1027 video with Jesse and Ryan Ting. He said, Dwight, Jesse Falcon. He said they're all new. Cool. Using that head sculpt for my helmetless Viper.
Nice. There you go. Always
good idea. This helmet. It is cool. That helmet's badass. I love it. Something
it is.
New, right? Cool. All right. And then there's the box look. And man, I think Falcon is actually the winner of this wave. You could throw him in with G.I. Joe.
True. Couldn't have said it better. It's kick ass. That thing is dope. The whole color scheme is cool. I mean,
is it kick ass because it's green and yellow?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's good.
Literally kick ass.
I just think it's maybe a little too green because Vulture brings to mind the Vulture, but
yeah,
this looks pretty crazy. It's a new guy. It's a Latino guy too, I think. Torres, Joaquin Torres.
Yeah, he was a former lieutenant in the Air Force. Joaquin Torres. He picked up Sam's old wings to
nice.
Be
yeah.
So which
I might get this one just cause.
I mean, you could like him and Raptor could have a battle.
That's what I'm thinking, or see how these wings work on Raptor.
Yeah,
needs some brown in it though.
I mean, it is. I think even Jesse said it in the stream. He was like, "This is the best G.I. Joe, non-G.I. Joe figure they've done."
He said that?
He said that. I remember that.
That's awesome. My boy right there. He's mad.
You don't give a shit. That's why.
No, he's Amazing that a guy like that works for Disney and just says what he wants.
Yeah,
I
he
love
can give
Jesse.
it.
He's the best. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's a very good figure, man. I mean, we'll see what happens in the movie. The trailers look good to me. I know people, it's kind of polarizing because it's not Steve Rogers, but we saw 3 Steve Rogers movies and he was in every Avengers movie. So it's see what happens. But I like it. I dig this guy a lot. So hopefully he steals the show.
I like
That
guy.
goes
Yeah.
classified. This could be
Yeah.
a kick-ass Hawk. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. Remember that Hawk V2, V3, V3?
V2.
V2. Yep.
Oh
V3
no,
is the one
no
everyone knows.
V3 because well,
V3.
General
Yeah,
Hawk.
V3 because V1 is the one that comes with the fucking SMS or whatever.
Yeah,
And
when
then
he was a colonel, and then
V2's General Hawk, which
General
is the
Hawk,
most
and
famous
V3
version,
is-
and 3
yeah.
is this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You're good. Yeah, and that's his poster art, whatever. But
The movie should be
yeah,
pretty
cool.
cool. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah. And they did updates on the Sentinel, but we talked about it last week. I mean, they just kind of showed it in their studio, but that was Marvel Legends. I think they did a solid job. MCU, they save for the big moments, and
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, the Warbird, Moonstone was Moonstone, or is it Ms. Marvel? I'm all
It's
confused.
Ms. Marvel, but
Yeah.
when she was evil, they got Moonstone to be Osborn's Ms. Marvel. Because she replaced Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
And Ms. Marvel
For
went on
sure.
to be Warbird.
But that was a really good review. That was a really good reveal. So I'm happy about that. Okay, spec time. Because it's Star Wars. Now, this was a good one, man. 1027. Right?
Opress.
Talk to me, David.
Savage Opress. He's a figure that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time. I constantly see people always asking for him. And they finally, it was a surprise reveal for me, and it was like, oh, okay, I'm getting him.
Yeah.
So
I pre-ordered too. He's fan channel.
He's fan channel, and so
yep. They're all fan channel, I think. Yeah, all the Star Wars stuff, except for the 1027 Black Series. I mean the 1027 TVC. Everything else is the MCM London stuff is
that all fan channel too?
Because I think Obi-Wan and the Yord, or were those fan channel as well?
Anything TVC I didn't pay any attention to.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Well, if I don't cover it, then people get mad. What about
no. So no, I pre-ordered him. I'm sure I'll have the same gripe about the knees that I have with all the current Star Wars. But like the sculpt looks fantastic. He's a big boy. He's a deluxe. He's a huge figure. He's like a Darth Malgus sized chunky boy.
Malgus size.
And is he Maul's brother?
Yep.
Yeah, kind of like, I don't know that they're biological brothers, but that whole thing, like that whole race looks at each other as like
the brotherhood. Yeah, because he was Dooku's assassin, and he was a secret Sith apprentice, but he remained loyal to Mother Talzin.
Yeah,
and it was like a mission to find Maul.
Yeah, and then like he
is big. You tell by the package. Yeah.
So yeah, no, this was definitely a win for Black Series.
Got it. Let's get to some comments real quick. Toyomic, thank you, man.
Appreciate
it.
Oh, good night, Toyomic.
Thanks.
He was on his own live. He was on his own live stream earlier.
Nice. What up, chat? Late to the party. Be rad. Always love be rad. And then Liquid. We talked about it right before the Brave New World stuff, Captain America stuff. So we didn't blow by it that quick, right? So I think at the end we brought it up, but we talked about it right before we showed the picture and everything, the render. Toy Domination. What's up, man? They look definitely bigger than the OG Falcon or Falcon Cap. Here we go. What up, Joe? Yeah, so he says they look bigger than the other Falcon stuff. So appreciate that. That's what's up. Danny Ramirez, the second Falcon was Fanboy, the Top Gun Maverick from Top Gun Maverick. Okay.
Oh, it's true. That's true. Fanboy.
Yep. Cool. Good looking out. Yeah, I thought he looked familiar. And cool. He's a good actor. And they are not related, just the same race. D-Grip says. I ordered Savage Opress, Saboba. Me too. I got them all. Yeah. Well, I got Savage Opress yesterday, or 2 days ago, and then I got The other 3 were fan channel, like Entertainment Earth and Pulse and stuff. So yes.
I think they're on Amazon too.
Yes, they were. Yep. Cool. And it's just in studio look.
I mean, you can just see how
And
tall he is. He's just a big.
Cool. And then Phantom Menace, the pod race.
I love that they made this one.
He's funny. Yeah.
I don't know that it's worth $25.
It's the boba.
It's
but
small.
I'm extremely happy that they announced all 3 of these characters, especially Luminara and Shakti. I'm not pre-ordering them. I will see if they go on sale. I'll take that risk. And if I can get them on a sale price, great. And if I don't, then I won't. But I'm really trying to wind down Black Series.
There you go.
And they keep coming out with all these great figures that everybody wants. Like right when I said it, right when they were falling off the cliff, they came back.
Yep. They heard you.
Comment of the night. Must have been when I took a leak. Oh, thanks for the apology. All right. How many potty vipers? We're gonna talk about the potty vipers, guys. We're gonna get through a little bit of Star Wars and Transformers, and we got a big G.I. Joe section of the show.
Yeah.
So and there's more. Looks at
him, he's a bastard.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You're doing. Hey, look, Star Wars gets a hard time, especially from our fans of our show, but in the toy community. But the Black Series this year is doing great. I thought last year they had a solid year, but I did some reviews of some stuff that I thought was excellent, and they're giving us. I don't know. It feels like the end, right, Spec? Because they're giving us all like the fan requested stuff before it's like they're almost going out with a bang, and then it's kind of weird, right? You're just giving us everything we want.
That could vary. I mean, I don't know how to I only know so much, but I mean, I did read their quarterly report, and Star Wars is still a money loser for them. And so I'm sure it's like an albatross around their neck. And while they're doing good stuff, if they could get rid of it and make money, they probably would. So I don't know
exactly what we're talking about right now. Jedi Ben. Oh, look at that. What a name, huh? Jedi Ben is watching the show. We got Star Wars people watching the show. There we go. Do you feel like this is the final hurrah? Yes, that's what I brought up. I feel like we're all the stuff that's been, on say Black Series Cantina's list for 10 years. Shout out to Mike Case and company. But it's like, you listen to guys like that and they've been wanting all these figures, and now we're getting them all at once, like in 1 year. So it's like, I don't know how the future is, especially with the way Disney Plus stuff is selling, which is it doesn't. So I don't know. This could be it.
Selena's comment: Skywalker Poodoo.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys are dumped the license. Shit, media has crushed the Star Wars. Yeah, I mean and then the Skeleton Crew. We've seen with the Ollies memes and stuff. So it's like, yeah, they're pretty funny. When does it end, Spec?
I don't know. Spec. I have no idea.
No.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's a money loser for them, but is Hasbro petty enough to re-up it just to make sure other companies can't get it? I don't know how that works.
Man. If they're hurting for money and they lay off 100 people, which we'll talk about later, they just drop this. They're not making money with Star Wars, so might as well drop this too.
That looks legit as hell.
This looks really good. TVC, we don't do a whole lot of it here. I know Bobby does. Shout out to Bobby. We gave all the other hosts the week off because they've been covering my ass, Baldy and Bobby. And shout out to KJ, man. That guy's a beast. He was on 4 streams last week. I know he's watching the World Series right now, but shout out to Black Genghis. But yeah. So anyway, this was revealed. Everything else we just talked about was on MCM London, but going back to 10/27, which was Sunday. Oh, this is from the Obi-Wan Disney show, Jedi Legend, but this is an awesome TVC character, Spec.
That looks good. That's real
good. No,
it
does look good. I think they did this for Black Series. I think it was a Walmart exclusive. I didn't get it because they did 5 different Obi-Wans.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm good with just I think I have 2. I'm like, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just talking about how they just quit Black Series. I collect 1/6 Star Wars, not Black Series. I bought 3 and wanted to give 2 of them back. I don't collect any Black Series related except Rogue One and first couple of seasons of Mando.
There
I
you
like
go.
TVC. I don't get them all. That's like Bobby. He likes TVC, but he doesn't.
Probably does that. Yeah.
And then this one, I don't know. I think this was just they just had to.
Probably.
Who's that?
He's
Bandar.
from the Acolyte.
Acolyte.
Oh, I didn't watch that shit.
He I mean it's like that thing is that first wave of the Black Series Acolytes, you know, I think was a wave of 6 and 5 of them die.
Acolyte Poodoo.
All right, enough of that. And then this was from Ahsoka. Unique character. Lieutenant Callahan.
She's in the show for 2 minutes.
Callahan.
This is some this is for MCM London reveals. And then Aura Singh. Wow, those are some long ass arms.
She's badass. Bounty hunter.
You're like peg warmed for a long time.
In a galaxy.
You mean look at the art, look at the photography, it doesn't look proportioned at all. Look at the photography.
Yeah, no, because she's supposed to be a really tall, lanky bounty hunter, and this one, like, they gave her the long arms, but they didn't do long legs.
No, it's very I don't know, man.
Her legs, her legs look weird.
What was that?
Her legs look so weird. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
The card.
I'm just waiting for Peter Dinklage to show up and give her a hug.
Frodo Baggins.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Star Wars. I mean, spec overall, we'll give our whiskeys at the end of all this, but I as far as Star Wars, they did good, right? I mean, we got like just going back, we were trashing on TVC stuff because we don't really go over it, but look at this. I mean, this is great. We wanted these Jedi for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since I wasn't collecting Star Wars, like I was getting the re-releases, so I got the Plo Koon, and I know he's not a re-release, but I got that Ki-Adi-Mundi. So it's that thing that, like, what makes the Star Wars fun are the interesting aliens and like the droids. You know, like the human characters are great too. Like I do get the clone variations and whatnot. I don't know why, but I started. But like getting an alien like this, like that's really cool.
Or all the aliens in the cantina, all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great figure. That's my favorite Black Series figure.
That's sick. I saw that in the store.
Yeah. I was like, when I saw it on Amazon, where I was like, yeah, I gotta get this one. So
how much? $35? How much?
25. Same.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got this in. You know, I think this was on sale, or I don't know. But I was able to grab it.
I got it.
You're gonna be opening like Christmas.
I got it, and then it went right on sale, so I got it again, and it literally came the next day, and so I turned around and returned it to Walmart, and they were actually really quick on the refund. They refunded it as soon as it got notification that it was in the mail.
Yeah, well, it's a good. They've done a good job this year, and it feels like they're just
knuckles be dragging.
They might be done. So okay, we're done. Cool. Well, we're done with Star Wars. Let's move on. And we're kind of in your territory again, but the good thing is we're talking Transformers, but this did not go up for pre-order spec.
No, this was like a nice little like preview look at what the new Legacy is done. The final Legacy wave, I guess, will come out in January-ish. So it probably means like December, but we'll see. And so this is the new continuing series, Age of the Primes, and this is Megatronus the Fallen.
That's crazy.
Cool.
And so it's a retool of the Armada Megatron, Armada Galvatron, but it's really freaking cool, and I think they changed it just enough. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not a retool, but it looks like one to me in the alt mode. But like that's a badass design.
It looks amazing. Yeah. Cool. But just to save time, because I know everyone wants to talk to G.I. Joe, I really wanted a short show because I'm kind of jet lagged. I got to work tomorrow again. So we're just going to talk about the Constructicons, but we do have this look at from, there you go, Age of the Primes. I did get one photo in there.
Yeah. I mean, it looks great.
Looks
new packaging looks great. I like the coloring.
So what is Age of the Primes? You want to clear that up really quickly again? What that
I mean, it's just
basically
going to
is?
go back to like the 13 original primes, and so I think that's going to be the highlight, is that they're going to release the 13 original primes. And the rumor is the HasLab, or not the HasLab, the Titan will be some version of Star Convoy, so a gigantic Optimus, which I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah, that's all I really know.
Dan Moody with the disrespect. No, it's that I'm actually thrilled for Studios. I collect Studio Series 86, and actually, if you look right here, they're all there.
Oh,
You got them all right there. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. I do not disrespect Transformers because I have all the fucking 86 Star Wars right there. I mean, not
Nice.
Star Wars, Transformers.
Transformers.
But no, just the time, because I knew like I did not want a long show. But I am very excited for this. I am very excited for this Constructicons, Devastator. And yeah, man, we got Bone Crusher and Scrapper, and yeah, we got a lot to talk about just about these two alone. So I thought that was enough. We got the leader for the Constructicons. There it is in box. So we got Windows again. Windows return to Transformers.
Yeah, no more stolen heads.
Oh, they had that problem too.
Oh yeah.
If it ain't YOLO,
I mean, YOLO Park's great. Don't get me wrong. I have I have the Megatron and the Optimus. They're amazing. But you know, part of the fun with the Transformers is transforming.
Megatronus.
Bone Crusher rocking it.
I'm really happy that they're doing these. I have the previous Devastator. I bought from some kid for $25 on Craigslist, and it's missing a couple pieces, but like it still becomes Devastator, and it's cool, and it's much bigger. It's more Titan sized, and this will be smaller, like more Menasor sized, but it's kind of janky. And I feel and I know that they had to re-engineer this. This isn't going to be like a framework type combiner like Menasor, but I feel like it's going to be so much more solid than combiners of yore.
Awesome. Cool. But this is just a look at the two digital renders, but we did have them in hand, which we just saw right there. But yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that the team was really smart in showing us the grayscale Menasor. Like, hey, here's what it will look like physically. Here's they handled it right. Their new marketing guy that's taken over for BMAC. I can't remember.
He seems like he did a good job. Yeah.
He did a good job. I can see a little of the extra corporate in him, but I also felt like maybe he was a little too like, we're trying to be transparent. We're trying to be transparent. It was just like, I heard you the first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he seems like a good dude.
Yeah, he did. Oh, but that's the thing. Maybe they got bad feedback and he wanted to address it and be transparent. So bases loaded and no outs for the Dodgers, by the way. Just sorry, it's the World Series. It's the all and all. Pre-ordered the Constructicons from multiple play. Yeah, I did the same thing. Let's see who gets them first. Usually Entertainment Earth or Amazon, I feel like get them. It'll cost $210 to complete Devastator.
Entertainment Earth is slower than shit.
Not for Transformers though.
Why? It's weird.
I got the and Black. It's like the stuff I really want, like G.I. Joe, they get it like way after. But then like Transformers and Star Wars, which I like, but I don't like die for, they'll get it first.
McFarlane's superpowers. Yeah. I got better luck finding them in Walmart instead of Entertainment Earth. Jesus.
Well, and Walmart had the new Jail Wave already.
Oh yeah,
that's shipping from BBTS.
They had the last one before anybody else too.
What about this spec? Do you go for, because I don't, but the MDLX?
So my comic store 2 years ago, when they were doing like all their Black Friday stuff, I got the Bumblebee for $25, and it's cool. It's a great figure. It's got metal, it's got plastic. It's super articulate. It's got great paint. There's actually a 3-0 store down in Little Tokyo in LA.
Oh, really?
And I ended up selling it. It's cool, but it's your KJ gets the MDLX. It's not a
yeah, he does.
It's not a can of worms I want to open, but they're awesome. I love the design.
We got a point here from Toy Bounty Hunter. It costs over $250 to complete the Dinobots, so Devastator being 210 is no biggie.
Yeah, no, and I really feel like Transformers, more than any other toy line, has value built into it because you're really getting 2 toys for the price of 1.
Right. And there it is.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that looks great.
That is so sick right there on the right.
Yeah. And then so we obviously have Bone Crusher as the right leg, and then we have Scrapper is the torso. I mean the ankle, sorry. He's the ankle.
So my only worry, question, fear is the way that they're doing Scrapper, and you could see like how his arms kind of go back and flip 45 degrees at the elbow. Like, how solid is that going to be? Because that was an issue with the other Devastators. Like, that got kind of loose, and then he sort of like slips.
What was I going to say? Scrapper has the built-in ratchet in his chest, but he's going to be the ankle. Yeah, and then
chest.
Oh, and they said the green is going to be punched up in the final product. That was the notes that we got from the stream. Is that this green that we're seeing is not it's not the end. It's a little yellow for now, but they're going to punch it up green. So cool. And look at that.
Dude, that's dope in grayscale. The Paint Master or whatever.
It is so cool. Yeah, that was a nice surprise to get. Road Pig John says, as individual, what's up, Road Pig John? As individuals, the Constructicons are not impressive. On the other hand, Devastator is very impressive. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to just have them all separate, but that's the cool part is you take some photos with them separate and then you put them all together.
So that's the like Menasor. I like the individual bots as well as Menasor. Like Motormaster's great and Dead End and all those guys. Like they look great on their own as well as combined. The Constructicons have like it's a mixed bag. Like Scrapper looks great. Bone Crusher was always one of the wonkiest designs in my opinion.
Excuse me.
I mean, like, look at that. Like the treads is the legs, and he looks like he's all bow-legged and walks around with something stuck up his ass.
You get the dad bod, I heard.
Yeah, but he'll look great when he's as a bulldozer as the dude's arm.
He's a robot.
Yeah, right here. Todd said Bone Crusher rocking the dad bod.
Leave him alone.
It is tied 6-6, bases loaded, 1 out.
I said that earlier. You look at that.
Top of the 8th. Yeah, I don't apologize. I live in Los Angeles and it's the World Series. But yeah, here we go. Here's Optimus. That's the new Optimus at 86. So those guys are that's a big toy. That SSX 86. It's a leader, right? Leader class.
Yep. Well,
fly out. Dodgers take the lead on a sacrifice fly.
You're ahead of me, man. You're ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Fast forward that shit.
All right, cool. And then here's the schedule. So we got April, July, and September is when they actually, well, we're pre-ordering them now. So that's when they actually arrive at your door. This is for 2025 then?
Yeah.
So you got the Scrapper, Bone Crusher, and then those obviously went on sale the other day. You could pre-order those at fan channels and mainline. These are all mainline too, right? So mainline and fan. So Walmart, Target, and long haul and hook. Voyager.
That'll be a Commander class box set.
All this sushi talk in the chat making me hungry.
I know, right? I know now, especially now I'm back in LA. Of course, I want sushi.
Oh, you lucky. I'm in AZ wanting sushi. It's like they don't mix. There's some good stuff.
Scavenger and Mix Master. That'll be September of next year is when they arrive. So almost a year from now.
The concrete truck.
Yeah, but we all know like April will really be like late February, early March, and so it'll all
for sure. That's what's up. Cool. Well, that's everything, guys. That's the end of. No, I'm kidding. We got G.I. Joe to talk. Like,
61
should I
people
actually
watch.
watch? Great. Well, let's go straight into 1027. We'll come back to MCM London, but Nemesis Immortal, I feel like we've talked about on every single fucking episode with pictures, and it's been like, man, this has been the most delayed pre-order, like the most delayed, like allowing us to pre-order it, right? So we
Yeah,
finally were able to pre-order.
It's working out to our advantage because they're actually in stock. Mine are supposed to come Saturday.
Yep, they're in stock.
They are in stock.
Crazy.
Shipping. So we all know who's going to get the first review on that, and it won't be me because it ships from Pulse. Ships from Illinois.
Well,
what happened there? Okay, and there's the pet.
Ew.
The cephalopod.
Cephalopod.
Sorry, cephalopod pet. Yeah.
And
You got
he's
bendy wire
sold out
arms.
again.
Is it sold out again?
Yeah. It was
Well,
back
good,
up
because I
this
ordered
morning.
two. There you go. Nemesis sold out if you go to add to cart. And the Dodgers struck out, but they're ahead 7-6.
Oh, he broke the bat. That's crazy.
Okay, cool. Great. And there's
Some
the
lobster arms and wings.
Yeah, I really like
Tony.
Lenny's description, like how he went about designing this and all the elements.
I loved it.
You know, thinking about the cartoon and like how that scene where like every little thing kind of comes to life. And so how he kind of made the cephalopod thing its own little creature, and you could make the bat wing thing its own little creature, and like
so bio, yeah,
it was just
animals.
I liked all of that. I thought it was great.
Turtle shells and wings and lobster freaking arms, and it's a trip.
Okay, so yeah, Travis went to. I love how the wings are semi-translucent, and I remember like watching them go over it, and I kind of saw it, and I was like, "Holy crap! Are those things like kind of letting some light through?" And then Lenny confirmed it. And I was like, that's such a great touch.
It looks crazy because I didn't care for it. I mean, I don't do Cobra Law and all that stuff. This looks awesome though, and I was thinking I'm gonna customize this with some either some Mythic Legion wings or some Goliath wings or something from the
Gargoyle.
what do you call them dudes?
Gargoyle.
What do you call them? Yeah, gargoyle wings and all that shit. But no, this is how he looks in the comic book. Period. Yeah. So no,
really
I wouldn't touch it.
And they're super articulate. If I had one critique, maybe two critiques, the sword sheaths on his thighs, they're kind of bulky. I don't know if I love them or not.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to decide if I like the design of the feet or not.
Feet are crazy. Yeah. Even the separate head is pretty cool.
Yeah. And I like that kind of explanation of like his armor, like the chitin kind of like grows if he needs it type of thing.
Right. Yeah. I was there when he said that and stuff. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool for those who want it and they're into Cobra Law. It's crazy looking.
I was going to ask you guys, which look do you prefer?
Oh,
I like the classic.
I do like the classic, but damn, that little armored brow and high cheekbone and head look pretty cool. But
Lenny called that a war form. The one.
Yeah, the war. Okay, yeah, it's cool. But classic is dope. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's big, he's like Serpentor sized.
Yeah.
Height wise, he's like bulky, like Road Pig.
People's orders are getting canceled. That's fucked up.
What? My order got canceled.
Looking at Judge Dreads.
For Nem? Wow.
That's crazy. I don't understand.
Good job on Nemesis. Yep. King Ape in the house. What up, man?
Damn, these photos are dope, dude. Jeez.
That's Cobra. La 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 la.
Yeah, I was very cautious or curious how I would like the bat wings because I didn't necessarily care for them at first. But like the more the photos and the articulation and like they look sweet. The way that like the picture on the right and just how they're sort of angled down and then up again.
Yep.
Yeah. It just looks like his sword sheaths are a little too techy. You know what I mean?
They just look too big. They're bulky.
Yeah, for that bio life having dude. It's like it's crazy. Everybody's
Wings remind me of Man-Bat from the Dark Knight line. They did. He said that the wings flap articulation. The wing.
Yeah,
when they do a
they
wing
have like
flapping.
full not ball articulation, but it's like the shoulder joint on the arms. Like it's got full range.
They have their own butterflies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, while 1027 was only one reveal, it was a whole deep dive on a freaking amazing figure. So I mean, and then when we get into MCM London, there was a lot. So were you guys okay with just the one figure deep dive for 1027, seeing how it was highly anticipated, probably delayed on a pre-order for this? I mean, were you guys cool with it, or did you want more out of 1027 alone?
I was cool with it, but that combined with the pre-orders from the day before, or was it the day after, whenever it was. But they had released the trench Viper and heavy duty, so to me that was enough.
Yep, same.
And then so he talks about. We'll go back for a sec before we get into the other subject, but. And I apologize. Did you guys talk about the deco being biotech? How it was a mix of creatures, like there's on the on the bat wings, there was like there's like crab and lobster detail on it too.
Yep.
You talked about that. Okay, cool. And then the fists itself have knuckle. The fisties have lobster spikes on it. I don't know if you guys can tell from that angle, but like
yeah.
So right there, you could probably see a little bit on
all the hands look like lobster, crab and lobster.
And then
crack his ass open and eat him.
It's got the butterfly joints. It can go up and down. I think it's
nasty.
If I remember correctly, it can also turn on the quote unquote elbow joint. I might be wrong on that, but I thought they showed that.
Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. Obviously, the spiked elephant in the room. Who's in the back? And then Spec says Royal Guard.
I think it is.
Jedi Ben says 1027 was fine because Nemesis was ready to ship. Yeah, that's a great point.
True.
I think the fact that he was ready to ship, they did a deep dive on a figure you're going to get a week later or 2 weeks later. So that was a good. They did a good job. Royal Guard is definitely in the shadows. Thanks, Brian, for checking us out. Getting late on Cape Cod. I didn't make it down to the Cape, but I was hanging around New Bedford and Boston as Aaron Judge gets a double.
Yep. 7-6.
Biomechanical. Yep. Cool.
Cephalopod. Go one comment down. Nope. Go one comment up. To D Griff.
Oh, sorry. It seems like anything they announced is at least 10 months away. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. So I was going to talk about that at the end of the show, but we can talk about it now. But no, go ahead, Spec. No, I want you to get into it. Go ahead.
They announced that they're having some delays, so a lot of their 2025 product is going to be delayed, and they apologize for it. And they didn't say why, but there's a lot of speculation. So potential factory move, or they're getting knocked out of the pipeline to give other lines priority, or who knows what all the reasons were. But I think this plays into why Nemesis was delayed, why it took forever for they teased him so much earlier in the year. And if you look at the packaging between the Once a Man Cobra Commander, and then they ended up making Starduster the PulseCon exclusive, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Nemesis. I could be totally wrong, but if you're just looking from a packaging continuity point of view, I think
there's none here. It's just a classified box.
So I think
for an exclusive,
it's just a box.
Yeah. Well, it's got where is the damn freaking cereal box?
It's part of the insert, the insert cardboard.
Inside. Okay. Yeah. I would have reviewed this, guys. It was sitting here for a month while I was gone. All right. Pythona with the squid thingy. No, and that's not Budo, right? But
that's not Pythona. That's not a
Krampus. But yeah, this was my initial thought because of the antennas. But if you look, those kind of swoop down. The Budos are just spikes straight up.
Budo's running after him and Cobra Law. It's like
It doesn't make any sense, but I thought it was. I
he's
was like,
right.
oh, why not?
Budo's
What up?
back there. That's just funny. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
All right, and here's the Royal Guard. So this is more than likely.
Yeah, I think it's a very classified up Royal Guard.
Oh, big time. If it's that, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Lenny went like much heavier on the insectoid if it's got 2 antennae and.
Or that's a helmet or some
Look at
shit.
the blade.
Yeah.
The
But
blade.
yeah,
is
the
fair.
blade is the
I'm called Budo.
Yeah, it's Budo, guys. Stop
It's
saying
Budo.
Soraka.
No. Budo's running after big ass Nemesis.
Yes, I shut that down real quick when I brought that up in the chat. I was like, I like the bonehead more.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the bone. That's usually
You
what I
can't go
call
wrong
Tony.
with either of them. I can't, you know.
No, but I'm glad they gave us the option.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just to look at it again.
As I go through weapons here.
That's freaking. This is a great. I mean, I guess it's an exclusive after all. Yeah, it's a great it's a 1027 Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I think it would have been a PulseCon exclusive as Spec mentioned, but things got shifted around. But it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm stoked for this one.
Sector Edition Royal Guard. So the thing that made me laugh was this one, Tony. You got Shock T. We're crossing over.
God. The Shock T's back there. Come here. Get back here, Nemesis.
It's pretty close. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Shit. That's hilarious.
That's freaking hilarious. Oh my god.
Budo, I'm telling you, it's Budo, dude.
The arms alone are obviously inhuman.
Fucking Budo.
Can you actually see it? The arms? Oh, I can't. See if we have a close up. The arms, yeah, they do. They do look like very thin and weird.
I think that's because it's a blown out background, and that's causing the light to blow out and wrap around. I don't think the arms are that thick because you can look at the arm on his right arm on the left side, like looks kind of like a stub. I think it's just totally getting washed out by the light
because it's holding. I think it's holding something else, but it's way washed out. Yeah, at least in this picture.
Star Wars joins the Energon universe.
Energon.
I like the Enron universe better.
Enron?
Yeah, I know. I knew what he meant, but yeah. Pulse exclusives. I don't know. I ordered this, guys. I ordered this on a fucking plain Wi-Fi.
Yeah, this was not hard to get. This thing
I ordered it on a damn plane. Come on,
that's crazy.
I got all my pre-orders in while I was on vacation with family. I was on a plane. Come on, if you try, you get it. I mean, I get it. Like, there's very few jobs out there where you're not allowed on your phone. But if you have one of those jobs, it's probably hard to pre-order. But I always say just use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. I don't care.
Go somewhere. Yeah, do it.
I mean, I guess if you're like a cop or something, but I don't know. But cops are always on their phone. I don't know what job. Maybe a nurse, like you're tending someone who's dying, or like you're a surgeon. Like, aren't doctors always on their fucking phones? Like, what job can you not use your fucking phone or go to the bathroom and use your phone? Someone tell me. Come up with a job. Working in a
the only time I get screwed over is rolling.
The British Royal Guard.
As camera, right? What's up?
The British Royal Guard. They just stay on them horses, but people are taking pictures and getting bitten by the horse.
School teacher. I'm sure, don't they use phones to teach nowadays? I don't know. I haven't been to school.
No, like
they're telling all the kids to get off their damn phone. That's my daughter.
Yeah. Certain classified areas. Okay.
But he has not been difficult to get. He's already come back into stock. He was in stock this morning for a while. It wasn't like he came back in and went right out.
Airplane pilot. That's a good one. Yeah.
Get off the damn phone.
Get off your phone. So yeah, I mean, I bet you the guy who was flying the plane for me yesterday was on his fucking phone, because man, that was a horrible flight. God, it was like 5.5 hour earthquake. It was brutal. I've never been on a flight where it just.
That's bad. You're telling me that,
dude. It was. I was like, we're gonna die.
I would not.
All right.
Have enjoyed that.
It was not fun. Okay, cool. But I am enjoying this pre-order. It's a damn good figure. And they said the those fucking swords are like reptiles, you know,
Yeah,
skin.
they tried to like
reptile-like. Yeah,
have like some bio in everything.
Bio
yeah,
shit.
they put a lot of fucking effort in this, man. It's good. There you go. There's more looks. Lots of looks. Yeah, we thought it was like green. That's the light, right? It's not really green. That's like the greenish light they're using for Energon, right?
On the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a green light.
Yeah. But man, that would have been cool if it actually had that like option or something. It would look like that green looks really good. And there's
I
the
have to watch a cartoon again. I don't remember all them spinally, spidery looking thing.
Yeah, that was their whole thing, was the organic.
Yeah.
My only fear are going to be the elbow blades, which was always one of my favorite parts of his design.
Yeah, he's badass. Badass.
I hope that they're not like super soft plastic that are going to be all bent and warped.
All bendy. All gummy. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris G. I think Globulus is going to be kick-ass.
Need to come with a Burgess Meredith sound chip.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So those are bendy wire arms too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So
Nemesis
Globulus is
Immortal.
going to be mind blowing. What was it? Now, what'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Burgess Meredith. He would say it. The words we're not supposed to say. Nemesis Enforcer.
Just checked, and mine is in Houston. I'm in San Antonio. I was teaching a university class, and at 1 p.m. I could not bolt from my classroom. Yeah, so there you go. I think Comic Book Ben nailed it. Good to see Comic Book Ben. I think we referenced you on like a prior episode. He almost got me in a Cobra Lab. Secretly thankful it's sold out. Pythona chucks on a Crimson Guard's face. And don't fault anyone that couldn't get it. Life gets in the way. Hey, trust me. Why do you think like in the past 6 weeks there's been like 4 reviews? Like my life certainly got in the way. I'm just glad I brought my ring light and got stuff shipped to a hotel room. Otherwise, it would have been nothing.
That was ballsy.
Hey,
Right
who's
on.
here?
That's cool. The Bulgster. The Baldy.
Nemesis is an army builder. Maybe for you, Scalper.
For you, crazy.
Grenade.
And there's our final looks. You got the Sarge suplexing him. So that's cool. Back suplex. And then you got Cobra Commander. Once a man.
Cobra Commander.
That's a freaking awesome shot.
Always getting punked, at least not in the Resolute universe.
Cool. All right. That was 1027 for Nemesis Immortal. And that was awesome. Wait, hold on. We got some questions here. Or comments. I hope they make Pythona exactly like the cartoon and not all weird and updated. Well, yeah. I mean, would you consider this Nemesis Immortal like a classified? They classified it up, right?
Oh, yeah. And he said, he was like, the cartoon was a more simplified design, which it probably had to be for animation and everything. Pythona just showed up in the newest issue of Void Rivals. And I mean, I think when they design her, they will be fairly faithful, but I think there's some things that they can do to make it a little more like classified.
Classified her up. They will. I don't doubt that for a second. Look at him.
Yeah. How are they going to package Globulus's bulb and how?
I don't know. That's gross.
Nemesis is classified, so Pythona would be the Energon look. Look to Skybound for your designs. Yes.
Yes.
That was the whole 1027. Joshua Williamson and Lenny had a conversation. So they're collaborating on this stuff. So Spec, my lower back fucking kills me, but I'm hosting. But I'm not gonna put you through the same pain I'm in. So if you gotta go, I can ask you what you thought of the just the whiskey scores. Overall for Hasbro 1027. Combine it. 1027 MCM London. What do you give it? And we'll let you go, and me and Tony will finish Tony and I will finish the rest of the show.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just like
dying. You're good.
Yeah, you look like you're hurting.
I'd give it like a 4.75.
Bitch.
No. Almost a 5.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought that it was more engaging, you know. And I know it was pre-recorded versus live, but PulseCon, because they did it on a work day and they rush people in the studio and they give them like, yeah, you got like 10 minutes, and like they'd rush through it. And like GI Joe, they forgot to do their render reveals, and like this felt more plotted out, more scripted. I feel like it had more energy to it, more excitement to it. I like how they put it together a lot more. It was better produced than PulseCon was.
I think they heard the feedback from PulseCon and stepped up. Even though I watched the MCM London thing and it was really hard to understand, and not because Dan Hu has a very thick British accent, but it was weird because it was like at a booth. You know what I mean? So like you could hear people in the convention.
Yeah, their audio probably was. I mean, you could hear on the 1027 thing when it was Lenny and Emily at the beginning, like something happened with the mics and there was like a distortion or a feedback or most people listening probably wouldn't even pick up on it, but it was like very noticeable.
I got a job where you're not allowed to talk about your phones. Talk show people who sit in talk shows, like clappers, they take your phone and put them in a bag. So this was back in, I want to say 2010, 11, when I first got to Cali. I lived in Hollywood and I didn't know what to do. I'd go on Craigslist and like, hey, make $60. Like we're talking about a different world. Make $60 to like watch a game show and clap, or $100 or whatever. And they took your phones if you brought them, or whatever. And they used you, they scanned you like it was like the freaking TSA too, to make sure that you couldn't say you didn't have your phone, or there was no way to do it. So that is a job. You're not have your phone. And I quickly, when I realized I was losing money by not getting messages for work, I stopped doing that shit. I was like, I need my phone to get work because I'm a gig artist. I was like, nope, not doing this no more. So that is a job.
There are certain sets. When I did the test shoots for Batman Superman, they took our phones. They
there's certain shoots. Yep.
The funny thing is they took my phone, but it was it was Zack Schneider, and he shoots film, or he did shoot film. His last couple projects have been digital, so that was all on film. And I had my iPad because I had a film inventory app on there. So I was walking around set with my iPad, which had a camera on it. Nobody said a word, but like. If you had your phone, it was like everybody was very respectful on that set. They made an announcement beforehand, and most of the people that were there, myself excluded, I came in as a favor, like had all worked with Zach before and kind of knew the deal, and like they said it, but they didn't really need to say it in terms of like, hey guys, like nobody's seen this yet, like so please do not take photos.
Right. Gotcha. Well, please don't take photos of your lower back because it probably looks like mush. So Spec, we'll bid you adieu. We're gonna finish MCM London GI Joe stuff, but man, feel better because my back's killing me too, man. Take care.
All right, thanks guys. Good night.
All right, have a good one.
Night.
All right, awesome. So I see there's like people giving their whiskeys for and stuff. That was just for Spec because he had to go. But we're gonna finish GI Joe. We got a few. There's a couple more pre-orders to talk about. They were big ones, and yeah, PulseCon sucks. That's a good one. All right. Look, we got. What do you think of the file cards? We're getting them back. I mean, they're digital, but at least we're getting them.
That's cool. I mean, go for it. Come on. Now backtrack, please. Can you imagine? Backtrack and do them all.
Give us all of them.
That could be somebody's job, dude. Yeah. Fucking hey. Damn, Heavy Duty looks dope right there. I thought he was as ridiculous as Metalhead, but now they got me changing my mind here just to
imagine this. Hallelujah, our Father. Oh shit, I gotta go pre-order Globulus. Sorry guys, we'll be right back after these
Globulus balls.
Just continue to him while I check my phone and pre-order on Pulse.
Exactly. If I drop my phone in the holy water while I'm watching porn on the side. I'm sorry. That was bad.
All right. Yeah, that's bad. All right. Mr. Hub, the guy who does enjoy some Pornhub himself, heavy duty.
Yeah.
What do you think of this
Heavy.
bad boy, Lamont Morris here?
It looks, man, it looks cool. Finally, a heavy duty. I mean, I never had him as a kid, but dude, it looks pretty cool just to have him. Even though that thing he's got is ridiculous. This is GI Joe. This is fantasy military, so it's pretty crazy. It looks like something you'd see in like the Aliens universe
Oh
or
yeah.
something.
No,
You know what I'm
that's a good
saying?
call.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I like the headsets. I like his blades. He's got his blast effects, his missiles. That's cool. I like that. You know what I mean? You can have one as the
Yep.
rocket launcher on the side. You can do a lot of things with it. That's what's cool. The modularity and the different shit you can pull off with him. I like it. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, he's versatile. And actually,
Yeah.
I want to comment on this real quick because there's an opportunity here, and it could be what if Skybound or Joshua or someone from Skybound is actually writing these? Because I'm sure it's not Larry Hama since they don't really work with
No.
him directly. So,
Right.
what if Skybound came out with a book of all the file cards and they were like helping write this, with those excellent writers they have? Obviously, we've been reading all the minis and we got G.I. Joe coming out. Daniel
Yeah.
Warren is excellent too. So what if they're writing the file cards and they gave us a book of them? I'd buy it, either it's soft
That'd be
cover,
cool.
hardcover, comic book style.
Do
That'd
do
be
them all.
fun,
Do
right?
them all. Why
I think
not?
that's the opportunity. Digital is digital, but if they did a hard copy like Skybound, all the file cards and maybe
With some,
some like stories in between or something, that'd be like a yearbook style G.I. Joe.
with some
You know what
badass
I mean?
artists all contributing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'd
Bring
be
back
fun.
Mike Zeck to do some. Oh my goodness, the possibilities are crazy.
Heavy Duty reminds me of Bill Paxton screaming, "Game over!"
Yep, that's right, Baldy. Game over, man. It's game over.
What do you think of the neon green rockets, though? I'm cool with it, but what do you think?
I'm cool with it, but you're talking to me. I'd paint them. Olive green, I'd paint them. That's too crazy, but I don't really. It doesn't matter. It's cool.
Oh,
He's in a those pod rocket things. They look yellow in the
Speaks.
one on the right. It's crazy.
Yeah, right on the right, they look yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Was there yellow and green? I think we got. Nope,
No.
they're green. So they just look the
It's
lighting.
it's just a photo looking. Yeah. But dude, it looks cool,
Eh.
man. And then I mean, Shooting the Galaxy will make me buy some shit like this, but I don't know. I just am a big metalhead. It's crazy.
Yeah. And David Allen says data files, and then I guess Nemesis's file card, which I forgot to put in here. Hey guys, I did the presentation slides on the plane. Nemesis's file card was just a reprint of the vintage. Okay, modern
Nice.
order of battle.
Yeah.
Will
that'd be cool.
Gridiron? Will Gridiron and him sit the Hasbro stuff next to him?
I will gridiron him and sit the Hasbro stuff next to
Oh,
him.
I will gridiron him. Sorry. Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
Right.
I don't know. The Hasbro stuff does look cool. My thoughts exactly. Hasbro ought to do a multi-volume classified files containing art. Yeah, that'd be cool with all the art, like the John Goodjane art. I keep saying his name wrong, but the art from Nemesis and Force is really good. It's a throwback.
Get this, and get one of those gridiron helmets on him, so it can shield his ears from like 2 Gatling guns at each ear.
Yeah, those Bose headphones or Dre Beats aren't going to save him from all that firework.
Right, Ray J.
All right, I agree with Spec. Spec's on point tonight, by the way, but he says the dude is ridiculous in the best way. That's the thing I like about.
He's ridiculous in the best way. I guess you could say the same thing.
It's the mobile desk from the show Get Smart. What up, McFly?
He's a metalhead, but metalhead is metalhead. And everything's always firing at one time. This one looks like he can stow them. They kind of fixed it a little bit. Their way of thinking.
They did.
About
so they said the rockets will rest in the cannons.
Yeah. I don't know why they fucking did do that for a metalhead, but whatever.
The Yankees just got out of a big jam going into the bottom of the ninth. It is 7-6. This is one of the best World Series games ever, and I'm still doing my show because I love all of you. Is that HQ in the background?
Ooh. I don't know. It's some kind of bunker that probably they just made for this. Yeah. David Salvo spec.
That's
French
funny.
Viper toilets in the background. Toy domination. Hell yeah.
Well,
oh yeah, there we go. Fast draw still coming.
Trench Viper toilets in the background.
Younger, the fast draw, because I like the way he looked, but that was it. Didn't get there you go. Yeah, Chicago. Yoga,
I like this comment. I feel this gear is not ocean compliant.
Hell no, you blow the shit up. Just aim at him. Hit the guy with all the missiles. Aim for him.
Yeah, and we're not quite in the bottom of the ninth on a toy kind of movie. I think we're like in the 7th inning stretch. How about that? 7th inning.
That body book, that heavy duty is pretty cool. And that's how he was. That's how his old figure was, with those light lime green triangles all over the camo. That's how he was.
They did a really nice job with that camo for sure.
The way to make heavy duty look dope. Yeah.
I love the separate gear pieces, like the headphones and eyepiece.
That's how they get us. Liquid. That's how they get us. Looks really cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging the blades. He's jumping out.
The USS flag in the background.
He's jumping out the porta potty. Oh, you can stow him up like that. Oh, hell yeah.
Also, breaking news: the reason there's such a delay with G.I. Joe until like next year in the fall is because they're going to use the whole time to concentrate on making the HasLab USS flag. So that's why they need those 8 to 10 months to just work on the flag, and no figures, no pre-orders, no other HasLabs. We're just getting a flag. I'd be okay with that. A year off from pre-orders and stuff just to get a flag. I don't know where I'd put it, but
I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't put it. Don't make it, please.
You wouldn't go on the roof of your house or something? You'd have to climb up the roof to enjoy it.
I'd open up a new room here and say, "Sorry, Leah, it's my room now." Look at that.
It's a good chance we'll get classified fridge. Yeah, because we talked about the body of Road Pig being.
I don't think they'll do it. I don't think the family will let it happen. But make him a different head sculpt. I don't know.
Universal Soldier with the eye.
Yes, sir.
If only the flag was coming. Moody is the new Viper Island with these claims.
Ouch.
20-foot long flag. It's official, guys. Like, I don't even have to do one of those 1-minute clickbait videos to let you know.
Moody said it here first.
Yeah, exactly. You've heard it first. Currently working on my flag and display table. Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be your kitchen table.
My car doesn't get the garage anymore. Didn't you sell your flag?
Toy domination?
Well, Dom did. This is Joe.
Dom.
Right? Yeah. A new
brand is about to come.
Yeah, it's Joe, because Dom sold his flag.
Starting rumors.
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we, last week? Didn't Baldy talk about that last week?
Yeah. Yep.
Sky Striker showed up with the action pilot. Classified flag means no car to live outside.
There, he looks better.
I have mine.
He looks better with the AK. There you go.
Nice.
Stop focusing.
I don't know how we're talking about the USS flag, but we'll get back to.
All right, let's talk about serpent. Sorry, I'm playing around. I'm playing around over here. Sorry.
No, we're good. That's what we do. And yeah, he does have the Chicago Bulls chain. They did confirm that.
Oh, he does?
All right. Well, here we go. We got a question. Do we think the HasLab next year, the Mauler or the Havoc?
Is it that thing they teased? Like that we all thought it was an Ostriker? No. It can't be a HasLab.
Well, that's not going to be a HasLab. That thing's smaller than the Vamp.
Yeah.
What's the Vamp size?
I don't know. A Mauler would be dope. A tank would be so awesome.
Well, we got to get a G.I. Joe vehicle because I wanted the Moray, but we just got the Rattler. It's going to go back to Joe, I'm sure. But yeah, what about the Thunder Machine? They said the Thunder Machine could be retail.
Yes, they did.
I like the Killer Whale
all
idea.
over it.
That's mine.
That'd be done.
What, Thunder Machine?
Yeah, then I wouldn't have to make Thrasher. Because he would no doubt come with it. Yeah, I'm thinking Mauler too.
Conquest.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I like the Whale. I'm going to go with the Whale, even though the Mauler's a nice, safe guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think Killer Whale is the rumor. Oh, you mean the Wolverine? I don't think. Yeah, the Wolverine is pretty big. Even though, yeah. But you think about it, it belongs to CoverGirl. We're already getting 2 CoverGirls, which we're gonna talk about in a minute. So I think they want HasLabs that you can have like build a world with it, like 3 or 4 characters. So
Right.
Wolverine could just be a big ass retail. Like here's the thing, Tony. If you look at Marvel Legends, they're doing all this like the Sentinel, the Dragon, help me, Dragon Man, right? It's
Dragon Man.
Dragon Man Sentinel. They're just doing this made to order HasLab stuff now instead of like competing with like the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, competing with the Rattler. They're just like, we're doing like a 2-month window thing. That could be a Wolverine. You could do stuff where you don't really need to build a whole campaign around. You price it at like $175 and then
set it out.
You set it, you made to order, and that way there's nothing, there's no defeat in that.
They will buy the shit out of that.
All right, cool. All right, we'll get back to the comments, but let's get to the Trench Viper.
Now, I know this is based off your favorite Alley Viper, Buck.
But you like the colorway way better, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Urban camo.
This thing is great. It looks like he's got not pauldrons, but the upper arm things. Pads look like tripwires reuse. So I'm not mad at it at all. Looks really cool, man. His Trench Viper is awesome, even with his Cobra potty with 2 ladders. You have to buy like 4 of them things. It'd be badass.
And I think the Conquest would fit in that whole pre-order model.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolverine and the Conquest. I don't think those are dream projects. I think they're
Wolverine and Thunder Machine can be retail, I think.
Yeah. Cool. And Baldy says no more vehicles. Oh, what was it?
Oh no, go ahead. It's just spec after.
Give me the Watchtower Checkpoint Alpha Bravo small dio stuff. Yeah, well, this is a start, right?
That.
That's what this is.
They're starting it, and it's modular, and you can buy multiple, and you have a bunch of Trench Vipers, which is dope. Bunch of sandbags, and stack this damn thing. And
did they step on Mark's toes with this? He created the MDS. This is a little similar.
A little bit. I think so.
Yeah, it's digital camo, not urban camo. Sorry about that.
Yeah, digital camo. Sweet. This is the way it should look. Never mind.
How many are you getting? And the Dodgers have won the World Series.
Yep. Good. Man, I'd get at least 2 and then see how readily available they are in the store. Because I gotta have 2 of these Trench Vipers, dude. And
I think I'm doing 2. I don't think I'm gonna I can't wait to see like the crazy people that are gonna build like 20 of these and do a whole
right.
with it.
Oh my god, yeah, the crazy
that's the
people.
Inside weapon racks, bro.
That's cool, man. I need that for my Rev Raider.
Yeah, you could just take it off and then
the Rev Raider is as long as the Bratz car.
The porta potty looks wheelchair compliant. Digital urban camo.
I'm gonna get one of those little handicap signs, water slides. You can put it in there.
All right, so these are comments I saved because you guys were talking about G.I. Joe earlier. Yeah, how many potty vipers did y'all order? So I think we both ordered 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Spec, you're in the chat. How many did you order? The production delays. We'll talk about that later. Sorry. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, yeah, let's get back to this. Okay, cool. So yes, these are exclusive. There you go. Man, that looks amazing.
A little outpost for Cobra. Hell yeah. All day.
The gun rack was from the Hiss.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know, but I don't know what discount. It's on Pulse. So
yeah, it's on Pulse.
Yeah, and then Spec got 2 as well.
Yep.
Did anybody order in the chat more than 2? I think I see 2 across the board.
2. Look at all that.
I mean, they're expensive. I don't think the price is bad, but you get more than 2, it gets pricey. You got 3 for McFly.
McFly got 3? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he did.
Chris got 3. Nice.
Does the portal come with a Cobra lunch?
See, I got net.
0.
0.
1, 3. 3, and I'll get 1 more to make it even.
Want to see them in a review? Hell yeah, Todd. We'll got you covered. I'm sure one of us.
Oh, man, look at that. How much money is that right there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
$300 right there.
That's 10 of them, dude. Ramen Toys is making tanks. Yes, they are.
I ordered 6. Stalemate ordered 6 across 2 accounts.
Whoa! Rock. You got a lot of room in your house.
Yeah, I ain't get shit. Ramen Toys. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't need a tank HasLab because Ramen's making the whole bridge layer thing. Yeah, I liking the look of this alley viper, man. Trench viper.
Uh-huh.
It's freaking awesome. And we went over at last show. We went over like the comparisons. I mean, you guys did. So like the modern era stuff. Baldy did a really good job last week.
Yeah, that's cool. All these little scenes are dope.
Yeah, I like 2. I think I'm happy with 2. Stack them, put 2 side by side. That might be 10.
World building. I don't know who said they're not world building, but
are you doing porta potty or the walls?
I love folding them into walls more than the porta potty. Huh. Well, damn, I don't know. Maybe a both, I guess. One each. But
Gun bunny. The huge opening would be a sniper's dream.
Yep.
Anyone gonna drill out a glory hole? How about this one? Limit 3 per customer, and they show fucking 12 of them.
I know that's bullshit. Limit of 3.
11
Come
there.
on.
Limit
3 per customer, but look at what we're doing with them. Fuck off.
There's freaking 12 of them there, and they're like limit 3 per customer.
That's wrong.
That's hilarious. Someone made that, but yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, they fucking killed it.
Yeah, that's cool. That trench viper alone.
We got to get Mark on and see what he thinks. He's not going to be happy. All right, let's move on. This didn't make everyone happy. Blowtorch. I mean,
I don't know why. I mean, classified up, and I mean, what do you? What were they saying? I'm digging it.
I think it's the silver circles. As you can see, the circles on the right side, but they were red. They kind of just blended in. But yeah, the silver just gives it a little pop and it classified it up. I mean, look at the helmet. It's got the black hose, the black stuff around the goggle pieces. There's black gloves. There's black knee pads. And there's a black harness and black oxygen.
That gets them upset. Paint them shits up if you want. Paint them up. I'll do it for you. Looks dope. I'm digging it. We need Blowtorch. She looks cool as shit. Go ahead, boy. Look at that. He's got torches. Canisters.
They didn't like the green weapons, but he had green weapons. Look at the right.
Yeah, he did.
Green.
Yep.
So I think it was the black and silver. They wanted a retro one, but this is a classified one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're getting good reviews on our show, but I saw bad reviews on in the comments when I posted this. But on the show, people are liking it. Classified outfit or retro green gun. Okay, so they're giving you a mix of everything.
Yeah,
not 3 per customer, 3 per order. So you could just make multiple orders of 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I used to love this. I used to love the 3 3/4 inch. Yeah, dude. Flame effect from Torch. All of them.
Those are from Torch. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And then Frag-Viper.
Never had him.
No, me either, but I always wanted it. He's the highlight champion of the world.
Yeah, that's so goofy. I mean, I'm looking at him and looking at customizing options with all all his gear. The overlay is pretty sweet. I don't know about HasLab, but he's got Shockwave's mini Uzis, but that's no problem for me.
Yeah, those are the shitty ones. Those are the shitty ones,
Yes.
not from dinner.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
those are bad.
yeah. He loves look dope, but
Yeah.
Cobra grenade thrower, Cobra grenade chucker,
Yeah, because that like
highlighter.
that fucking gun on the right is like an AK Mac 10. It's a Mac 10, actually.
The gun on the right.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
Mac 10.
where? Oh,
On
on
the
the right. 3 3/4.
Yeah, it's a Mac, isn't it?
The one in his right hand.
Yeah.
That's a make believe fucking gun right there. There's like a
Right, but I'm
Tech
saying
9.
because it's like an AK married a Mac 10 to look like an Uzi. It's like fucking
Looks
everything.
like an AK married a Tech 9 to look like a piece of caca.
So much better than the garbage on the left, though. Those micro Uzis are fucking brutal.
They suck, dude. I gave Shockwave some other pistols. They look dope. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and then so these helmets come off according to the full force. I asked
Oh,
Lenny
sure.
publicly, and he didn't answer me, but he answered Chris. Oh no, I'm just. He liked the post. He probably didn't really understand. I was asking him. He thought
Yeah,
it was
David
like a
Allen.
rhetorical question.
David Allen says Blowtorch isn't as beautiful as the original. No, but damn, I am not mad at it. He looks technical, dude. He looks cool. I don't know about the silver discs and the Centurion look and stuff, but I can paint that darker. I can hook them up if I didn't like it.
So we were told there would be unmasked heads because they're removable helmets. You can see them right behind the.
I could see Blowtorch there, but I don't know about Fraggy over there.
Yeah, I don't know what the removable helmet for Frag-Viper would be. That's interesting.
Yeah, his little sash. That's cute.
That sash takes it over the top.
I'm just gonna wear a light blue sash for you, Cobra Commander. Joe's from the 80s. Miami Vice was you. I love Miami Vice. My lie was yes, it was. Cue the music.
Taking that sash off in about 2 seconds.
Exactly. I would cut it.
He won the highlight prom.
Balaclava for the Drag Viper. Yeah.
Are those the worst guns we've gotten from Hasbro?
Maybe close to it. If not, yeah. What did I do to my shot? I don't have him. That's right. I have the Night Force Shockwave up. I gave him other weapons. Ooh.
So the guy on the right is the guy we got, but the guy on the left is courtesy of 3D Joe's. We get retro looks, so we're gonna get the guy on the left. You're the custom guy. You're looking at that. You know what's funny? Now that I look at it, other than those fucking shin pads and the brown boots, I'm like, does it have knee pads? I mean, what? I guess it is a little different. I mean, you got the shirt goes past the elbows. He didn't have a shirt underneath either. Yeah, the shirt's different. The upper torso is different, but he does have the same,
I made one. I have him up right now.
You have it in your hand?
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I think he would.
That's nice. So that's what it's going to look like.
Yeah, that's what it would look like. His boots, no armor padding, and then let me get my hands out of the way. And then I added more. I got another flint and added more shotgun shells to go more of all the way up, and just left the 2 pouches look pretty cool. And I just took the plate carrier off, and then he does have the brown 2 belts. Then he can put that, the shotgun still in that carrier. This is a gridiron pump shotgun they made for Flint. Thanks, Sabir. But yeah, he needed. I mean, what's his name is a great fodder figure. When they had what's his name Outback at Ross, his legs did a great job. He's camouflage, badass.
Oh yeah,
bloused pants with the paratrooper boots. That's Flint for me, but this is as close as it gets as a retro. but I'll still get the retro.
Yeah, and I think Toy Dom Joe says Flint will be a complete retool like Retro Duke. That makes sense.
Yes, I believe that wholeheartedly. Yes.
Or I mean, we'll talk about CoverGirl in a sec. She's she's from the comics and stuff. But do you give Flint a green shirt like the Sunbow cartoon? Because we're now
I stuck with the black one like the comic. I'll always be comic over Sunbow. And for Sunbow, I do like the Cobra Commander because that's he's the same in the cartoon. But yeah, Flint did have a green shirt, but in the comic it was black.
Well, I was gonna say that the Sunbow stuff is for the mass device, but then if you think about it, Cobra Law is also Sunbow, but it's kind of Energon too. It's a mix of Energon and Sunbow, right? It's not quite. It's a mix, but then mass device is totally Sunbow. And they didn't say this was mass device Flint. They just said it was retro carded Flint.
Retro, it's gonna be, yeah, no, I agree with Dom. Is like they made Duke awesome in the retro card. I believe they'll do the same thing for Flint, man. It'll be different head sculpt, everything. I mean, I love the one I made, but I'm still getting that one, but maybe replace him and make something else with that. But yeah,
but they could go animation style.
You could do them both.
Just to change it up. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
the new head with no scar because he has a scar.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Everybody's trying to put. They were asking me to put Starduster's head on Flint, and I'd have to Dremel the head. The hole's too small for Flint's ball socket. So I'm like, nope, go there.
Super 7 has the cartoon all green Flint, but sure, I mean they're now kind of just taking over the sun. That's why we got that snake.
They're taking over the Sunbow look,
yeah. And that was not. They didn't call that retro. They called that Hunt for the Mass Device or Mass Device. So,
McFly.
Where am I looking at? Oh, right here.
Oh no, DJ. I did, dude. I'm trying to hide the cameras. Dude, Tony said there was cameras just in my house. Remember? Almost put Starduster's head on. Yeah, I was going to, Dom, but too small. The little thing. I don't want to mess it up, but I'm loving Starduster.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. All right, cool. So this one baffles me a little bit because I mean, I guess it's a chance to get them without the flight pod. But the thing is, that flight pod was on like discount, right? Or is that just the Python one that was on discount?
I think the Python one was on discount because that was all over the damn place.
Okay, because I'm trying to think, because if you can get the flight pod, the figure, and 2 extra heads, why the hell do you need a retro card version? It doesn't. I mean, I guess it does look different. Look at the sleeves, right? I mean, that's the biggest giveaway is the sleeves. Otherwise, it's pretty.
Yeah, they're gonna give him, his Caucasian arms without the Under Armour skin tight black.
That's true. So that way they could just do the retro.
They could do the retro and give him arms. Yeah, I forgot because like the Trouble Bubble Televiper, he does have the cross hatching padding on the vest shoulders. He does that. I forgot. Yeah, he does have that stuff.
Yeah. Flight pod was on sale. The Trouble Bubble was on sale during the big sale on Hasbro. So yeah, but I guess we kind of figured he's gonna get the Cobra Viper treatment. He's getting those bare arms for you guys.
Yeah, the bare arm. Yeah, the Viper. Yeah. And then he's just Lieutenant Falcon from the waist down.
Cool. I mean, nothing else to say about it. All right, cool. And then CoverGirl. We're getting blonde CoverGirl. Super 7 did this. Obviously, we got right there. Now this is a what do they call it? It was a reaction. So they're pretty simple, O-ring style, stiff. Yeah, 3 POA.
Yeah.
Or 5 POA, whatever. But yeah, it's blonde from the comic because she had red hair in the cartoon and the toy.
Yeah, she had like auburn hair in the comic too, and it was just to her. It was kind of like a bob. It was kind of like to her not past her shoulders, and then she came with this. So I mean, I like either or. I don't want any. I want Scarlet to be the only redhead. You know, just and make her blonde, make her auburn, whatever. Like I'm sticking with the comic, and I love the AR they got with her there in that comic. But yeah, there was a blonde cover girl, and that's mine. Mine's got Stu Storm's head on her.
Same. I got to retire that one when this
Yeah,
comes out.
yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for, and it's okay. The celebration thing's going on, but there's YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on there.
Yeah.
All right, what do we do? What do we think about whiskey scores for the entire? And we'll get to some questions I saved. But what do you think of whiskey scores for the entire 1027 and MCM London? Did you like it as much as spec? What they showed?
I give 3.5. It wasn't too much for me. I didn't, you know, I saw it after the fact, and I was like, that was okay. It was just okay.
3.5. So you're giving Nemesis Immortal pre-order, Trench Viper. You're giving the render reveals for Blowtorch and Frag-Viper, heavy duty, and then in addition to that, I mean, with Marvel Legends, you're not an MCU person, right? So that didn't do a whole lot for you. And then, but you are into, you know, the Dark Ms. Marvel. But you're not really collecting Transformers and Star Wars either. So that's probably why
brought down.
Yeah. It went down. So 3.5 is a very, very good score. Man, after listening to spec though, and the fact that I pre-ordered a lot of stuff. I mean, I pre-ordered the 2 Constructicons. I pre-ordered every Black Series Star Wars. Well, I hold on to those pre-orders because I think a lot of those will be on sale, but maybe. I thought G.I. Joe was great. I thought the actual MCM London, like I said, that 15-minute presentation at the booth was weird, even though, you know, Dan Hu is a very good representation of the UK for YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
He's like always gets things early and he's very consistent. Big personality out there. And Emily was there, and that was big. Dwight was there. I thought the actual 1027 was 2 hours long, but at least a lot of it was good. So that was fine. They kind of went over Ecto 1 again. We didn't go over every single thing, but they went over that. I thought the timing of Brave New World pre-orders was good. Whether you like, I think the Red Hulk was a miss with the face, but I think Falcon is good. And Captain America is fine. I mean, that's more of a design choice from Disney and the MCU than over Hasbro. Man, I don't know though. I don't know if I'm going to 4.75, but I might go 4.25. I think they did an excellent job. I think, man, we pre-ordered the Trench Viper. We pre-ordered Nemesis Immortal shipped. I thought the 2 digital renders were good. I like the Blowtorch changes, even though not everyone likes it. I think the name onlys were good, and we didn't get a tease this time because we didn't get any more info on the Striker or whatever the hell that is. But
no, I just liked when I liked Footloose and all them from the other con and stuff. So I was good with I give them more.
Sabir says Sunbow had her blonde for the Mass Device story. Yeah,
he did. So, I remember when Timber jumped in the Jeep and they took off with that canister that was going to blow up. She hit the brakes. It flew. I
can't remember the last time we did whiskey scores and we're all over the place. Like usually everyone's like, yeah, I give it it's usually Bobby who will give it a 1 or a 5. He's just either on or off. Like he's like black and white, hot and cold. He'll give it 1 whiskey because he's mad because we call him the 5 whiskey assassin, or he'll just give it 5 because he's in love with everything.
I give it 3.5 old fashioned.
Yeah, you're 3.5. I'm 4.25. Spec was 3.75. So 4.5
more from it than I do. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and okay, so we got some comments here before we fly out of here.
Do it.
Just a reminder. We think this still works. The Rev Raider, the code on ramentoy.com to get the pre-order special. You $20 off brings you to that early bird price, I believe. ATKM Rev 20 for $20 for the Rev Raider. And go check out the review if you haven't yet. The Rev Raider, Tony Spiggs. He reviewed something on a Toy Kind of Mood. So thanks again for that, Tony. Appreciate that. On the production delays, this is what we're going to talk about at the end of the show. Are the production delays Hasbro talked about only for Joe or across all lines?
I thought it was just for Joe because they said it for Joe. and Joe only. I didn't hear that for everybody else, so that's how I took it.
Yeah, because Transformers is getting pre-orders that are arriving in April, where the G.I. Joe stuff is not till the fall slated.
That's why
and then some of the Star Wars stuff is pretty late though. Like that stuff, that prequel stuff we talk about, that like that's summer and fall. So that's as much info as we have. It's G.I. Joe, I believe.
Yeah. Give my wallet a break on Joe for a while, and I'll be tinkering with other things. I just got that Voltron in, and I haven't cracked him yet. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, there's so much for me to crack in. I did open this for the show, but I thought it was a Halloween appropriate with this
Very
face.
nice.
But yeah, this is how tall I am. I'm standing, and this
Whatever.
is how, no, I'm kidding. I'm yeah, my little monster buddy. Woo!
Bada bang, bada bang, bada bang, boom! Look at that! Oh my god! I didn't even do this yet. Hold on.
Holy moly! The whole gazoo.
The whole 5-lion party right there, baby. Ooh! Finally got it.
Gotcha. War Chess is here, but he's very late. All right, let's get into the questions here. Do you think once the classified line will incorporate the Skybound designs, do you think they will incorporate the Skybound designs in a new subline? Well, I thought that, but then the subline was Hunt for the Mass Device or Mass Device, and then Nemesis Immortal, formerly known as Nemesis Immortal, was straight from
Skybound.
Energy. It was straight from Skybound and Cobra, but which is Skybound, but it doesn't say Energon on it. And it was a collaboration with Joshua Williamson and Skybound, right? Because they did the interview and they had like, so I'm a little confused by that because I thought it would always be like a subline, maybe a Build-A-Figure line or something, but it doesn't. They might just incorporate it in classified and just say classified, there's no rules, right? But then again, we've had Cobra Island, we've had the movie line, and now we have Mass Device. Am I missing any other than the sub teams? Were there any other waves that were not sub team waves? Like we had Cobra Island was a theme. Like I'm saying for a theme. We've had the Snake Eyes movie was a theme. Cobra Island was a theme. Obviously, retro is a whole thing. But was there any other themes other than Python Patrol and all that shit? Tiger Force and Night Force.
Sublines.
Yeah, sublines. Is there any other themes that I'm missing?
No, if it was any indication that the Skybound designs to be a new subline is Cobra, because when I found out and I looked at that Nemesis Immortal, that's straight from the comic.
But it's also right here, incorporates specs, right? It does incorporate design elements from Energon, but it's not straight Energon. So they could repaint it, but it wouldn't be much of a difference. You know what I mean? Like it's not even worth a repaint. Well, like what would the fuck be different?
I know. Huh.
Classified and Skybound design are shared now and moving forward.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
They're just gonna like talk about it.
To the Cobra. Brian.
Maybe it saves a lot of. Remember we talked about paperwork? It saves a lot of paperwork if they don't put Skybound on the box and they can kind of just slip them some cash underneath and not have to, because to get the Skybound logo on the Hasbro line could be just a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Any subline, if they wouldn't go crazy, and I don't know if they can with rights and all that stuff, would be make a subline of Resolute.
There you go.
Everyone would go crazy with that.
That's a good call. With
that movie or with that animation, that'd be great. I know Bobby B would go crazy.
He would. And here's the thing, Winthrop. What's up?
Just with Duke alone, he loves Duke. Resolute
was Diana. Resolute. But I don't think we're gonna get a winter we're gonna get Winter Ups figs, but I think we're gonna get like the Scuba Baroness. I think we're like the Mass Device is gonna be like a lot of different things. I don't think it'll just be Winter Ups. I think we got the Polar Bear, and that might be it. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Does windowless packaging count as a theme? Fuck no.
No.
Just bring in the Skybound character. Yeah, Chameleon for sure. With that
Why
booty
not?
everywhere. Yep. And they're gonna be folded.
Folded in
Pursuit
a
of
few.
Cobra.
Yeah.
I mean, now that they let John Warden go, I don't think we're gonna get Pursuit of Cobra. That
No.
would be a fucking slap in the face. I don't think we get anything modern era themed when they let him go. Which
Yeah.
reminds me, let's see if I can find it. I'll have to go to Instagram. But I do want to give him a shout. And I did reach out to John today and
Did you? Oh
let
yeah,
him
you did.
know.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'll let him know, we're thinking of him, and
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, right? So John Warden, here we go. I found it. It was a GoFundMe. Okay.
Oh,
His wife has Crohn's disease and he just got
severe.
laid off, and it's
Yeah.
severe, and it's why is it doing this?
Severe Crohn's.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can find it. And it's not a good situation.
No, the lack of insurance is gonna suck.
But the campaign is doing good, and yeah, there's it's one of those things. Yeah, look, so do I have it on the screen? I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 17,000, almost 17,000, and as soon as we get off, I'm gonna. Well, someone sent $1,000. That's amazing. I don't think I can send $1,000, but I'm definitely gonna contribute to this. I met John the last two Comic Cons. We did a penny arcade night. He's a really fun guy to hang out with, super cool personality. And if you don't know, behind the scenes, he's a major reason why Classified is successful, especially bringing in a lot of the sentiments of the modern era Joe's, Pursuit of Cobra, like the Bobby B era. He knows all about that stuff. Rise of Cobra, Pursuit of Cobra. Yeah. So it's but yeah, guys, if you can, it's just support Warden family on GoFundMe.com. Anything, $1, $2, $5, whatever, $10. But yeah, he's been with Hasbro since 1999, 25 years. He worked on Pokemon, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, and Transformers, and obviously, but he sent a really good uplifting video tonight based on the success of this, and hopefully we'll see him at another company soon. And I told him, I said, once, obviously there's a lot you're going through, but once you get to that next step, we'd love to have you on the show and talk about what you've done for Joe and what you're going to do, especially next for, what's going to happen with the next toy line he's working with, or whatever his next endeavor is. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's it. Thanks. Cool. All right. What else do we have? Where do you think Joe goes now? Obviously, there's some crazy stuff. We got the delays. We've had the layoffs impact. Like, I don't know. What do you see?
Man, I'm not sure, man. It's just I mean, every time I turn around, there's no good news involving Hasbro and their employees and their layoffs and their firings and their. It's just like, wow, there's no longer a dream job, and like they say, nobody retires from it. It's like it's just scary, man. It's a trip.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
For sure. An uplifting, fun comment to change the mood. I'd say 4.5 whiskeys. The only miss was the Cobra Porty Potty, the trench.
Oh, you
thing.
like
It's
it?
not a total dud, but it shouldn't look like a porta potty. Yes, it should. It's G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is fucking crazy. If you think about the cartoons and stuff, even the comics. I mean, come on. We've had Egyptians and all that shit. Now we got Cobra La. I think a porta potty's fun, and it's especially if there's that glory hole. What is the MCM? I know what MCU is. MCM. What am I missing?
Has an MCM prototype? I don't
MCM
know.
prototypes. John Warden. I think this is a typo. He had MCM. MCM? What am I missing, guys? What's MCM?
Not a
Flint
phone.
and Televiper were prominent in the UK comics, just for the UK Comic Con. That makes sense. They were part of Battle Action Force.
Yeah.
So there you go. Cool. Clownfish TV did a good segment on Hasbro's financials this morning. Hasbro is moving to Boston in 26. Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh yeah, they're
news.
looking at Massachusetts. Yeah.
Very expensive compared to Pawtucket, and it's not good for any employee because the commute is worse. The traffic, dude, I was just there. The traffic is bad. Nothing like LA, but it's pretty awful. Oh, dude, the traffic. My homie, he doesn't watch Toy News or anything, but shout out to my boy Mikey. He picked me up at the airport before the Celtics game, and it was I've never felt so bad in my life. He must have been in traffic just an hour just getting into the damn airport at 5 o'clock rush hour. And the reason he was picking me at the airport is because I had to drop my rent-a-car off there. And I was going to meet him at the game, but I was like, by the time I get an Uber, I was like, you could probably pick me up. But then his 20 minutes turned to an hour and 10 minutes. So it was pretty bad. Frank says Hasbro's revenue expectations are the issue. They need to bring that down. So they stop the layoffs. All companies do it. They get greedy and blame everybody else. At some point, Joe has to get Transformers movie crossover line. I don't know if we'll want that. MCM London Comic Con. Sorry, I'm like fucking like I told you, a little jet lag. MCM. That's what I told you. I don't know what MCM stands for. Like
I don't know
it's
what
a
it stands for either.
Is it like I'm just gonna look it up.
Is that the Roman numeral of how many times it's been in London Comic Con?
I'm like on the website and it doesn't say what the fuck MCM stands for. It just says MCM. It's like, does it even have? Look, if you wiki it, it doesn't even say. Okay, I don't know. Someone tell me what it stands for, so I can leave. I want to see the masked storyline integrated classified line. Yeah, cool. All right. I think that just about does it. Tony, we went a half hour more than I wanted to, but thanks for doing this. Thanks for doing the Rev Raider review. We still got 74 people here. Please like the show. I think we did a decent job covering the MCM Comic Con in 1027. It was fun to be back in LA at home. And as you can see, I got lots of things to look at. Shout out to Ringside Collectibles. Shout out to K-Wish for bringing my mail in every day. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for everything. And hit the like. Appreciate that. Tony, you got any last words before we split the fuck out of here?
No, I'm good. Just find me on, Tony's_figs on Instagram. I think Sabir wanted me to maybe make him one of these. I don't know why, Sabir. They're gonna make him pretty soon.
Yeah, they're making a retro one, but if you want to give Tony your money, no one's gonna complain. All right, we got to get War Chest in here because he throws us super chats every now and then. Imagine if that porta potty were from the Dark Energon universe and they were combiners who could unite into an epic Cobra Decepticon named Shit Show. This was an awesome show. Thank you guys all again. A Toy Kind of Mood 194. We reviewed all the reveals. We didn't lie about that one, but all right, we'll catch you guys in the toy aisle next time. Peace.